mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, square tray, Wyoming tray, best shape, Ohio tray, your face, shit face, my face, Ohio shape, every day, Ohio day, whey protein, Ohio whey, cow protein, Ohio state, Ohio cow, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great,
that's great, Ohio shape, shape like Ohio, I'm fucking excited,
eat food, Ohio place, stone roof, Ohio slate, not pate, Ohio pate, not flambe, Ohio flame, move my piece, Ohio game, horse head, Ohio main, big cow, Ohio made, small cow, Ohio shame, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, my car I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio, Ohio, my bar I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio, Ohio, my dog Ohio, Ohio, my hog Ohio, Ohio, my bong Ohio, Ohio, this song Ohio, Ohio, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great,
that's great,
that's great, that's great.
Crud Bomb, Ohio shape, the best Crud Bomb album,
best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, square tray, Wyoming tray, best shape, Ohio tray, your face, shit face, my face, Ohio shape, every day, Ohio day, whey protein, Ohio whey, cow protein, Ohio state, Ohio cow, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great,
that's great, Ohio shape, shape like Ohio, I'm fucking excited,
eat food, Ohio place, stone roof, Ohio slate, not pate, Ohio pate, not flambe, Ohio flame, move my piece, Ohio game, horse head, Ohio main, big cow, Ohio made, small cow, Ohio shame, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, my car I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio, Ohio, my bar I'm rolling out is shaped like Ohio, Ohio, my dog Ohio, Ohio, my hog Ohio, Ohio, my bong Ohio, Ohio, this song Ohio, Ohio, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great,
that's great,
that's great, that's great.
Crud Bomb, Ohio shape, the best Crud Bomb album,
best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car shape, Ohio shape, Ohio shape, that's great, best state, Ohio shape, mental state, Ohio shape, my car.
Hello, hello. We'll go ahead and start because it's 6 o'clock, and that's the time to start. Everything I own is Ohio shape. Welcome in Socks and Lika and Koneko How's it going, Chicos? My voice is going to be very soft today because I am sick. Also, Christmas starting screen. Yeah, so... Oh, wow, that Christmas music, that's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down a little bit. Don't say that. You're going to make me nervous. Oh, Dark Wabbits, welcome in. Okay, so Koneko, I only scheduled one stream this week, right? But I didn't actually only plan to have one stream this week. I was actually planning on streaming Monday and Tuesday, and then I was going to finish that starting screen on Monday. I had like either like an unboxing of a cool thing I got or a different kind of stream on my I need my ASMR. Why is it turned off? I had to turn off. Oh, I went and turned off some of the redeems. I have no breath. Like, this is as loud as I can go. I can't scream. I can't do the whistle. I can't do a lot of my fun gimmicks because... So here's the thing. All those stream plans I had, they went to dust because on Monday I was so sick I couldn't even stand up. So I couldn't do anything. And in fact, yesterday I could barely stand up. Today is the first day where I've gotten kinda well enough that I can stand and do things. Just in time for this stream. So that's why it's like this. That's why there wasn't anything else, and that's why my starting soon screen isn't done. I don't get sick very often. Not like really sick. It's very rare. It's like once in a while. Once in every few years, I want to say. But this one's really knocking me over. I thought I was going to have to cancel this, but I really didn't want to because I'm going out of town for Christmas tomorrow, and I won't be back until next Wednesday. So, this would be my last chance to stream for a while, and I wanted to do it. Also, I wanted to do... So this is what we're doing. This is from last year. This is 2021, but they're doing it again this year. You have streamer crud. I do think people who are streamers get sick a lot because they don't get enough sleep. And I was definitely not getting enough sleep last week. So it's possibility. Well, it's also because I went and visited my cousins and they didn't tell me that they had been sick for the last week until I was already there and gone. And then I texted and was like, why am I sick? Did one of you guys get sick? And then they're like, oh, Grandma on that side of the family. I don't want to say she's kind of dumb, but she's kind of dumb. And she was like, oh, well, they just were bedridden for 4 days. And it's like, Grandma, that's bad. What's wrong with you? Why would you not inform any of us that they were this ill and then still have them come over? I don't even like these cousins. You could have told them to stay home. It would have been better for everyone. Anyway, now I've been miserable all week. And I have to drive home tomorrow, and it's gonna be painful. Fisty! Welcome in. This is not intentional ASMR, I swear. I just can't go louder than this, so I turn the gain on the mic up higher. It's how it always happens. Yeah, they've done this before. When I was like 15, I want to say 15 or 16, the same cousin made me sick for like 2 weeks after Christmas. They gave me strep throat. Those bastards. Grandma, when mother got COVID, just burn these herbs and you'll feel better in no time. Oh, Bird Malls, welcome in. And thanks for the well wishings. Cousins, am I right? I feel like a lot of people have, what was that? I saw the pop-up message. I know Fist just sent something, but I don't want to show my message order by opening it. A lot of people talk about their cousins like they know them real well and grew up with them. I don't really know my cousins that well. They live afar, like several hours away, and they're kind of shits, so I never really hung out with them. Can we do Throne again? I saw there were some more funny submissions. But I wanted to, hang on, I want to keep the plot at least until we have the food. Once I make the food, hang on, I'll show the webcam view. Look, I got the ingredients sitting out, okay? We're gonna make apples and onions. So once I got the food, then we can mess around a bit, because I can only... I'm trying to... There's not gonna be a whole lot of cooking in this cooking stream, I'll be real, fam. This doesn't take... Things are meant to be full... Yeah. Yours, Koneko, are actually, like, well thought out. I wanted to... Also, thank you for adding some other suggestions, because they're good. Check your messages. Check your DMs. Genie. How's it going? Welcome in. Hang on. I'm censoring this because I don't want you to see the... Never mind. Fisty, don't bring it up on stream, bro. Don't do this to me. Come on, son. You bastard. Fisty's always trying to catch me off guard. Keep the distractions after he makes his dinner. Exactly. Karagi shy. Don't Karagi shy that. He's full of it. Don't listen to him. Alright, so I wanna... Also, I just realized, this says from Miss Wilder in Farmer Boy. I don't know if you guys had to read that book. I had to read that for school. Way a long time ago. I didn't realize that was where this recipe came from. But these are some of people's dishes they submitted last year. So a lot of people they went for very sweet forward apples and onions. So like caramelizing the onions, cooking the apples down, adding sugar and cinnamon. I prefer to go onion forward with mine. I think it's more unique. And the last time I made this, which wasn't even for this contest, I made it in like April or something, trying it again. I feel like that's the way that works the best. Or at least it explores a different angle. I'm not like other pallbearers. Okay, look. Yeah, I'm actually special and different and totally unique. Not like those other scrubs. No. It's more of when you make it apple forward, I feel like you have the inclination to hide the onions, to caramelize them super heavily and then just kind of add so few that they're not really a present flavor. I want you to taste onion when you eat this dish. I want the apples to be the sub flavor. Okay, so we have like this one. There's also, oh yeah, watching the stream last year. So last year was the first one she ever did, and I learned a few things. One is that if you yourself are in the photo, she subtracts a ton of points. If your plate is like a plain white plate, she doesn't like that. She was giving people shit for having plain plates, and I did have a plain, I only have plain white plates because that's how all my place settings are. So maybe I'll serve this in a cast iron. I'm not really sure how to remedy that part. Another thing, so the process of cooking this meal, you want to caramelize. What color are your towels? I have well, my decorative towels are red and black plaid right now because I swapped them out for fall and winter. There's a scoring system. Yeah, Corpse rates these on her stream. She'll rate them on the 29th. I wanted also to do this stream early because if other people didn't know about this, I wanted them to have a chance. Because I know a lot of people that watch the cooking streams also like to cook. I wanted to inform more people she was doing this. The default towels. My normal towels are just white because they get like, I don't know, they get stained with stuff. I have some brown ones and some like gray ones, but nothing too terribly interesting. The decorative towels are the only interesting ones, and I actually use them. Drink streamer? Alright, sure. Though, it doesn't help my throat as much as you would think it does. How many points do I get deducted if my feet are in frame? Genie, I am begging you to take a picture. To take a picture of this and have your feet in frame for no explainable reason. You know, like the meme of people taking pictures of like records or guns or whatever, and they lay it on the floor and they have like their nasty ass toes in the frame. That's like a running joke. Oh, welcome in, Pando and Tabaha. Welcome. That's like a running joke. Just do that. Lay the plate on the floor and take the picture like that. Okay, another thing. So, ideal for I want to do it as a pie. Oh, yeah. Someone else did it as a pie. Hang on, I'll scroll up a bit. Yeah, look. JC, the artist JC, not JC Rouser. The other is a different JC. They did it as a pie last year. Also, welcome in, Oedipus Reps. What a username. I forgot about that. I think regular apple pie. So you can see my list of ingredients. This is a webcam feed, by the way. This is the cam I'll be using for cooking. Just right now I'm upstairs going through this, and then I'll come downstairs to do the cooking part. We're using a thick cut bacon. These are Envy apples, which are like a sweeter apple. I don't really want to do a Granny Smith. Rate my art. Hang on 1 second. We got our standard onions, and I'm using a Gruyere. I think that's how you say that. Someone's corrected me before on it. Cheese. Max points for horse slippers and frame. Oh, would you get extra points if you included a horse mask? That actually might... that's a good idea. I wish I had one. I don't have a horse mask. What is the... 9 out of 10. Yeah, you only messed up the head shape. I'm glad this wasn't something rude, because I just clicked it without even thinking about it. Make corpse out of bacon. Okay, so that's the other... That was... Okay, I keep getting sidetracked. One of the big things she was on, she kept deducting points from people because they cut up their bacon. She was like, no, it has to be full slices. And I was like... How close is it to reality? It's basically bang on. I don't know, man. How does this look? It's like basically the same, right? I'll have you know, this is still getting saved in the fan art folder. I couldn't show you something to get you banned. Yeah, Fisty, you always... you do just a little bit of trolling here. Can't tell which one's a live 2D. It's easy to get them mixed up. Understandable. Just like woo-woo. Yo, welcome in, Mighty Germ. How's it going? He T-banged you. True. He let my massive anime noggin show instead. The spank bank. That is not what it is. Hang on, what was I on? Oh, the bacon. Corpse deducted points for anyone that chopped up the bacon. This is a flaw. The superior way to eat this dish is with chopped up bacon. Because, hear me out. The bacon needs to render the fat out so that you can fry the onions in the bacon fat. That's the best way to consume this. And when you do that, you can throw the bacon either on top of the onions while they cook down, or you can put it in a separate bowl and then add it back to the dish after the fact, right? But you can't do that with whole bacon strips. They don't heat up evenly enough. So you have to add bacon fat that you just have sitting around first. This is what I'm gonna do. And then, like, come in and fry the bacon at the end and just not even use the fat from the bacon you fry to keep whole strips. Decorative bacon strips on the pie crust. Oh. I'm not gonna make mine as a pie, but if you do yours as a pie, I want to see it. I'm giving y'all the pro tips. I should keep this to myself so I can get that competitive edge, but you're welcome. Oh, welcome in, okay guy. Okay comes, don't hit me with the okay comes. Welcome, welcome. And Lord Mont, also. Oh my gosh, shut up. Delete message, nah, just straight up ban. I ain't even reading all that, fam. I saw promotion and instantly snipped. I miss big follows. Dude, I miss big follows.nut. It was the best one. They just don't make it like they used to. I almost never cut bacon. Really? For adding it to dishes? Or do you just only eat your bacon whole like a man? Even Mirkurin did one. Them onions are not caramelized. Their ass is not caramelized. But this looks beautiful. Mine looked... Alright, rate my food photos I post now versus this one from a year ago. Versus this one from last December. This looks like shit. The lighting is like awful and it just looks like a big mess on the plate. You can tell this is from before I had a good camera too. But also just the presentation of the dish in general isn't that good. It has soul. That's what people say when it's not very good. Oi, oi. Want to cook something famous? Buys apples, onions, and bacon on bigooos.com. Welcome in, chicken coop. I thought it was lard. Oh, these big things on top are Parmesan cheese. I don't know why I cut it with a serrated knife. You can tell it's a serrated knife because it has little serrated strips. All my good knives are non-serrated. I don't know where the hell... Who's sending me DMs on Twitter? One of you guys trying to troll me? That would have actually been baller. What, to have just lard on top? Oh, Moody Presents. This is like... They use like a red onion or something, right? They'd serve it on a paper plate. I think they lost points for... Or wait, no, this isn't a paper plate. It looks like a... It's like the same shape. Lard is bacon. Okay... Yes, lard is rendered fat. It's not, bacon is unrendered. Lard is what cooks out of the bacon. Except it's not really lard, it's like flavored like bacon. That's why it gets specified. This looks like a paper plate, but it's actually not. Maybe I judged too harshly. That looks like it was tasty, but it's not. Same as mine, it's not very photogenic. This, they got that good sear. First time cooking something? I've never tasted. Honestly, not bad, Oliver Theory. I don't know why I'm re-ranking everyone's meals here. Corpse already ranked these. Leon, of course, Leon knows how to cook. If you want more good cooking content, if you guys are like, man, who else even cooks these days? Leon. Leon is good at this. And he did this one last year, which is quite nice. This is Karagi's. Beautiful presentation. One of the absolute best. Yeah, we're studying the competition. It's not even the true competition. It's not this year's. This is last year's. This is 2021. Because no one has submitted for this year yet. We'll be the first one. Yeah, Leon has really good cooking streams. My primary reason for following him, and I barely ever manage to catch them. I don't know what times he does his cooking streams at. But I've only caught like one, I think, ever. This is beautiful. That being said, when I remember at the beginning when I was like, people always try to hide the onions. This is a big case of hiding the onion. She got the mega points though because she had them whole bacon strips. I actually, when I planned this streams, are you reviewing? Oh yeah, Robert Brown, welcome in. I'm reviewing last year's competition before I start on mine. Here's my ingredient list. And then I'll cut over. But the onion is burnt. It's okay for it to be a little black for onion like that when you're caramelizing it. This isn't a good photo, but this bangs, I bet. In good lighting, this would look tasty. I want to make this, but I don't have apple. Gotta obtain apple. Go to the store and get an apple. You have a week to make this if you want to do it. Good schedule is worth a lot. I wanted my original plan with when I wrote my schedule is to make bread to do this, because a few other people added bread with theirs. Unfortunately, I am now quite sick, and I don't think I could stand up long enough to make bread, which takes like, you have to wait like an hour for it to rise. So I was gonna like other stuff while doing it. I don't want to commit that hard. This is why I used on my announcement post on Twitter. I stole Nightcat's picture. This is my favorite presentation, I think. This is beautiful. The fresh rosemary on top, big pieces of bacon, nice like sliced apple that's had the seeds cut out. It's got kitchen sink drama lighting. Perhaps. That looks nice. Yeah, this looks good. That being said, those onions, not caramelized. His ass is not caramelized. I understand why people don't fully caramelize. You tread the line of burning them, and also it takes longer. This looks like it's delicious. I would 100% eat this. Alright, here's our other announcement. Oh, last year it was the 30th. This year it's, whoops. This year it's the 29th. Yeah, the apple core, exactly. Do you really love the burnt onion? It's not supposed to be burnt, but I like it brown. I don't want it black. Okay, I don't want to come too hard upon people. I will judge your onion cooking skills. I hope mine aren't black, because that means I did it wrong. Here's another person that made, that did a pie. This is real nice. See how he has his little... This is Mario Rossi. I've seen him around a lot of streams. I don't know if they're... I don't think they've ever been here, but I see them around a lot. They have this little penguin. That's like their little mascot character. I think they're just viewer, but they have this little mascot penguin. Major points were deducted for this. I remember Corpse was like 5 out of 10 is the highest you can get because you included yourself in the image. I'm surprised how much of this I remember. I remember Carmine scored the lowest. None of this shit's cooked. These apples are like still raw, and he got ragged for it. Very unfortunate. Carmine. I managed to sneak into a dwelling on the mortar plane and use their kitchen for this. I messed up almost everything that was possible to mess up. It turned out not so tasty or edible. I sleep defeated. Poor Carmine. Carmine's very nice, by the way. You should check them out if you're into heavy kayfabe and chuny activities. Okay, Mabase. More like Mabased. I think they won. I'm pretty sure this guy was the winner with this. And he did 2 versions. He did a more abstract one on a pastry. And he did this one here. It's good photography of the food. An excellent presentation. And it looks delicious. Like, it's very well done. I do not wish to participate any longer. Look. No, you got to. Carmine's had a rough life since he took his first L ever because he couldn't read. Is the judging VOD still online? Somewhere. I think it's on YouTube. It's on Corpse's YouTube channel, I believe. Oh, and then here's Egg. Egg did this in this like hot dog holder. Oh, this is Ryker's. This was when I was like, damn, Ryker can cook. He took this amazing presentation on like this flat black plate, this real sexy thing, and then he like propped it halfway off a composite countertop underneath a microwave to take this picture. What the hell is this? This looks delicious. This is a dessert rendition. I've made this a dessert before. No, it's ice cream. It's not cream cheese. Man has no... Yeah, this is a man in a small apartment with 3 other roommates kind of living. I know, because this is how my food pictures in college looked. Oh, Panis, welcome in. Can't believe Woo is ignoring DMs live on stream. What did I... I want to censor it so it doesn't give away who else has sent me DMs. Do not check your DMs. Do not. I swear, bro. Hey. I can't believe he ignored DMs live on stream. What the fuck? My privacy. It showed the whole DM history, too. Disgusting. Glad I'm eating lunch now, or this will be making me hungry. Hopefully when I go and make it, it also makes you hungry. And looks tasty. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is Gale's. This is a whole different take. He's got peppers and shit in here. This is one of the more creative ones, I want to say. Yeah, put it on a chair, maybe put some paper. See, Robert, you're putting some thinking. I appreciate that Riker did not give a shit. He plated it beautifully, and then he was just like, dirty microwave in the background. I don't care. Is that jalapeno? It is. I'm pretty sure it's jalapeno. He says chilies, but that's definitely... Also, all dice to go with rice. That's a unique take. Nice that it sometimes doesn't show past DMs. I've moved most of my DMs to Discord instead of Twitter, because Twitter's DM system is kind of annoying. So when people DM me on Twitter, it's normally for like asking me if they can commission me for an edit or something, or like a clay guy. That's normally what it is. This is a nice photo. Look at that color pop. Ray Zero made this one on the day of. I like the pairing. Oh, I just realized he took this picture on a stove. Interesting, but I appreciate it. Twitter is nice and it's tweets with. Yeah, that is its primary purpose. I had Scotch bonnets. And I just can't go back to the other stuff for hot peppers or goats. Scotch bonnets are delicious. Though I made a spicy liquor with them, and it like burned my throat and made me throw up. It was foul. I made a bunch of other people drink it too, and they all had the same reaction. I think that's when I think my friends lost a bit of trust in me after that day. That face when your Oshi doesn't read your DM. If you send another DM, what is this? This better not be something foul. I swear to God. When I saw photo loading, I like... my heart skipped a beat. You assume my Oshi was you? No, but I figured you were talking about me not reading your DM. Stove picks for people with no counter space. Honestly, I respect the hustle. I have not always had counter space. I was talking about Mint. Damn. Why are you blowing up Mint's DMs? Did you send her that photo? That's why she's not answering. This is like a breakfast take. And the rice ball, too. This is another one pairing with rice with, by Weiss. Need to build more. Nova, thanks for the idea. Speaking of spicy liquor, uh-oh. Fireball red Gatorade win. Dude, don't make me buy Fireball. I hate Fireball with the core of my being. I hate it so much. Oh, here's one that wasn't judged. This is from this November. Before she even announced this. He just tagged it anyway. He's got some serious char, but I bet that goes hard. Look, they even included my sorry-ass photo in the lineup. Corpse did. Rice pairing might not be that bad. This is a workshop stream. I don't know if I've done a workshop cooking stream. Like, you know, one where I try things out and I don't just already know what I'm going to do. But we can do a little bit of workshop. I sent to her saying you told me to send it. No! I don't even know Mint. She's gonna have bad opinions of me already. I have an idea for an Eastern Euro rendition. Please do it. Corpse will love it, and it'll be really cool. People drink Fireball? Okay, I'm impressed that you actually use it in cooking. Don't worry, ooh, we all have bad opinions of you, you asshole. Shut. Look how, this is like the winner. This is the beautiful presentation Karagi had, and then she included mine, which looks like shit. This year we've improved our photography skills considerably, and I'm going to try to make this be pretty when plating. You do have a baking stream as penance for mint. I will. I don't think I've done a dedicated baking stream. I've done a lot of streams that are cooking streams with baking streams, or like baking stuff in them, but not a dedicated one. Did you not have a DSLR? I did not. Also, someone hit me with an actually when I told them I had a DSLR now, and they're like, actually it's a mirrorless body, it's not a DSLR. Apparently it has to have a mirror in it to be a DSLR. I didn't know that. It's because SLR stands for single lens reflex, I think that's how that goes. So it's technically a mirrorless. Actually, oh, speaking of, if anyone actuallys or backseats me while I'm doing the cooking part, I added a new cooking command, ! Cooking. We'll link to Moriko's tweet where she's shit talking cooking stream backseaters. If you see anyone being if you see anyone being obnoxious about backseating the cooking, just hit them with the ! Cooking. I'm not adding ! Come. Drink the soy sauce. Oh, I don't think I'll be doing any challenges today. I'm sorry. I'm legitimately like really sick. I might actually throw up if I do a challenge today, and I don't want to do that. It does, but I'm not a sticker for that. Bad automaton cover, down with the sickness disturbed. Hang on, I think you're not even the first person to ask me for an automaton cover of that song. Here. It's like... I vaguely know it. It's gonna be one of these songs where I'm stumbling through it and it sounds bad because I only halfway know it. But... you were deemed. You were deemed. Yeah, he doesn't want to throw up for content. I think if you throw up on stream, I think you can get in trouble for it, can't you? That's considered, like, not safe for work or something. Yeah, I am sick. I'm sorry if I, like, blow my nose and you can hear it on the camera. I try to turn away from it, but... Look, I couldn't even stand up on Monday. It was bad. I've gotten better, but I'm still very weak. And... my throat's very sore. I did, so Professor Bloom, for those who don't know, does a choir every year. Or he does them a couple times a year, I think. But he does a Christmas choir every year. And I asked to be in it. And then, yeah, throwing up his class to self-harm, that's some bullshit, but okay. I know Twitch has some weirdness with it. Anyway, I joined Bloom's choir and I procrastinated sending in my part. And so it was due, like, today, and I was like, last night, I was like, damn, I gotta send this in. And it took me forever to get my part in because I like kept running out of breath and my throat was really sore. And now my throat's worse today, I think, from doing it. It was not all in one take either. It was cut. I think there was like 12 tracks on the final where I cut it all together. Hi, I wish to offer a demotion of your channel. Viewers, followers, oomfies, views, chatbots. The price is lower than any bozo. The quality is guaranteed to not be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible. Karagi shy. Convenient order management panel. Everything in your hands. Turn on off customized. Go to gofuckyourself.com. I swear this. Why don't you ever pull out these baller jokes on your streams, bro? Alright, I got my... the Karagi shot. I got the automaton. I was asked for down with the sickness. clean. There's a clean version of this. I'm tempted to do that just for the meme, but nah, I think that'd take too much away from it. Do the fish one? The fish one. What's the fish one? Streamer brain got him occupied. Streamer brain often has me occupied. Here's the... Why have I listened to Down With The Sickness crossed over with Ed Sheeran? Somebody hooked up Alexa or something to one of those singing bass fish? Wait. Wait, really? Fish plays Down With The Sickness.
Alexa, play Down With The Sickness.
Here's Down With The Sickness.
That's great. This is genius. What are you talking? Guys, we need to make one of these. I thought about making one. Fist, please make one. Please. I'm tempted to make one. Would that be good stream content? Make wait. Actually, is there anyone that instead of a VTuber model they have the singing fish? That'd be really funny. Had a stream idea for designing the worst microphones possible. Please do that too. Can I even do this? That's not really on tune. Man, I don't remember this. Damn it. It's a good suggestion. Cooking by the book. Hang on, Panis. Can I do the Lil Jon remix? And am I allowed to show that on? Am I allowed to show that on Twitch? Damn, Crash looking good. Merry Christmas to me. That's what Matt responded with. Never mind. That's a based response. Yes, alright. I also know this one. The Cooking by the Book remix feat Lil Jon. This is a legend internet video. I swear. An excellent selection, Paris. I was once told I look like the girl. You were told you look like the Lazy Town girl. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Thanks, I hate it. The kind of content I was missing in my life. To have a hub. You never seen that before? Is it enhanced or dehanced by me badly playing the automaton of Poseidon? Insult, a compliment? I don't think it's an insult. I don't know. That person's not like annoying in the show or anything. I have seen it because I had younger siblings that watched Lazy Town. It is hilarious how much infamy. Enhanced, definitely enhanced. Enhanced, alright, excellent. It is funny how much of a meme Lazy Town has become. Like the You Are a Pirate song, the We Are Number One song, Cooking by the Book, like every there's so many bangers. It's only an insult if it's from Robbie Rotten. I was like Six Town. Yeah, those are all from Lazy Town. There was even a like a metal band did a cover of You Are a Pirate. They changed the lyrics a bit, but it's like the same. Yeah, You Are a Pirate is from Lazy Town. Shalom. Welcome back in Sucks. It was a really weird kid show. It was like, I don't know. It was a weird live action. Everyone was like made out of clay for some reason. By the way, Ohio shape. Yeah, wait, Insox, is this your first time seeing the starting soon screen? It changes every like month or two. Next month is gonna be Heelys by Dropout. I already have the video made, so we'll lose Ohio shape. Yeah, YouTube channels did love to meme it. That's what launched it into its infamy. I'm getting ready to head down to the kitchen. I already miss Ohio shape. They all come back around. We had SOS on there for like 2 months. I downloaded, I went through my old meme playlist, which is a little bit... Oh, I forgot. It doesn't know. Ever since I put on the mask, it doesn't know who I am. I went through my old meme playlist, which is full of painfully normie memes for some reason. And I found a bunch of like old stupid songs that I've saved over the years. And so those are gonna be my starting soon screens for the next few months. First time hearing it, I always mute starting soon. Oh, gotcha. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure you've been here before, but that makes sense. Alright, let me put on my little lapel mic and do a sound check. Let me just turn this on. And then... Can you... Oh, you can hear... Okay, there we go. Now you can hear me. I sound very crunchy, I'm sure. There we go. Muted? Not muted anymore, right? There we go. I charge my mic. Yeah. I have a new setup where it makes sure that I always dock the thing in the charger. I don't have to like remember to get it out beforehand and charge it. Cause I know how I am, and I know that I'll forget otherwise. We are in the box now. You guys are now privy to my crunch audio with extra crunchy technology. Just heading downstairs right now. Hello. Let me get my apron on real fast. And we'll start cooking by the book. Oh, let me get my chat up so I can actually see what you guys are saying. Reconnect, you dangus. Why did it shut off? It's plugged into the wall. Okay, I'll just do a full refresh. It's not loading the chats. Get in the ooh box, he has arrived. There we go, now I can see the chats. Alright. I got a few ideas for what we can do here. That I've already listed a lot. I want to make use of this cheese. I used that Parmesan last year. Visiting the family right now. It is weird with the amount of automation in the house. I don't like the smart homes. Yeah, my parents have like the Alexa stuff and whatnot. And I'm like, dude, I am not about that. I'm not a big fan of having all that everywhere. It's kind of cool, but it's also like spying on you for information, and I'm like, not really my taste, I would say. Let's set up the camera like this. Let's say I normally shoot at the big countertop because we're doing more complicated recipes where we need more counter space. Apples and onions. We don't need a whole lot of counter space for this. We're gonna shoot here. Like this. Now, as I mentioned before, we're gonna go with an onion-heavy presentation. Which is why I have this big bag of onion. I think we're gonna go like 4 or 5 onions. These will cook down dramatically, and we're gonna get them started soon, because we're gonna cook them longer than the apples. If we start the apples too early, they're gonna turn to mush. The onions we want to turn to mush, but we want our apples to still have some form so that they look pretty. You know? Huh? What is today's dish? Ah, you missed a little intro section. Today's dish is apples and onions. It's for Corpse _ channel as another streamer, and she does an annual challenge for this one specific dish. So if you're inspired by mine, or you think you can do better, you can you can submit one under the tag #BaconForCorpse on Twitter, or just send it to her. You can DM her as well if you don't want to use Twitter, I think. Oh, Xavier, welcome. Welcome. Onions. We got a lot of onions in here. The lighting looks weird on here today. Oh, I guess I don't have my second light. I forgot to get it. I'm gonna like start tearing up from all the onion in the air, and I'm gonna be in this balaclava, and it's gonna be it's gonna suck. This is a very juicy onion. This is how I prefer to peel these. Just cut the ends off.
You can cut them in half too if you want to. Since it lends to them getting sliced into the pieces we want anyway. Is it crying time? No, don't cry, please. Corpse is doing cook-off? Yeah. She did one last year too, and it had a lot of entries, so I wanted to get in early this time. I wanted to get on the cutting room floor of the corpse onion and apple and onion cook-off. And also inspire more people to enter. That's how I do it? Yeah. The challenge entails, you have to make, yeah. So there's a specific dish called apples and onions. It's an old, like, American dish. But you can do some creative variations. It can't be, the only rules are it has to be in the spirit of the original dish. So, crying on stream for donations. He's literally cutting onions. How shameless. So the original dish is bacon and caramelized onions and cooked down slices of apple. And so as long as it's something that's vaguely in that field where the onion, apple, and bacon are central players in the meal, it should qualify. But you can't make, like, you know, a soup with with apples, onions, and like 20 other things in it. That won't count. That won't count the same, I don't think. So, the dish I'm making today is attempting to stay within the confines of the rules, but also taking some creative liberties of my own. Namely with the addition of the cheese, and because cheese and apples just works really well. And this Gruyere, this is what I used when I made poutine. Everyone was giving me shit for this. That tasted so good on the poutine with the gravy, and the flavor of it has stuck around in my head. And when I was at the store, getting, you know what would go really well is this Gruyere cheese. I don't think that's how you say it. I think you say it like Gruyere or something. I can't remember, I'll be honest. I'm a little slower than usual. I shouldn't even say that. I'm slow all the time. If you've ever watched these cooking streams, you know that we're normally not getting anywhere fast, bros. Oh, that dish. I've made something like it before. It was a tart with smoked onion and bacon jam. That would qualify. That sounds awesome. Apples are sliced thin, types of cinnamon, nutmeg, and lives in allspice. Oh, Xaver, thanks for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. This is sad. Can we get a hype train going? You don't have to actually do that. Let's see some MLG cutting techniques. Better ingredients, better poutine. Exactly. What are you cooking? Oh, Alien.air. I'm making apples and onions for Corpse Channel's cooking contest. I should have made a command to link to the cooking contest so that I could clue people in easier on it. I did not think ahead. I made a command to link to the rant about cooking stream backseaters. I didn't make a command to link to the onions and apples. Yes. Lega, thank you for the 100 bits. I will get better. Hopefully. There are instructions on Corpse's Twitter. Newtonia, welcome. Always a joy seeing you around. You could still make it? Yeah, I just have to run back upstairs to the computer to do it. I can do it. Let me chop all these onions, and then when I, like, start crying from the onion fumes, I'll go back upstairs and change it. Or I'll go upstairs and I'll add it. Because that is a good idea. I got shadow banned for saying Argentine numero uno. 2 French Cuban channels at once. Now I'm free. Damn, I can't believe that. That is cheese. This is cheese right here. I plan to top it with cheese after it's all done. So I'll be cutting these in pretty big. Someone told me MLG cutting techniques. I think that was Germ. I think that was good almighty Germ. Let's see. I don't know. I don't have great cutting technique. In fact, a lot of people give me shit for not cutting right. But people give me a hard time for everything on this channel, I swear. Everything related to cooking. Yeah, based indeed. People are like, you're not supposed to. You use your fingertips. You're not supposed to cut using your fingertips. You're supposed to do this with your knuckles. And I don't do that. I cut like this. Look, bro, it's easy to not cut your finger. Just move the finger out of the way. I don't see what people have a problem with here. Easy solution to not slice finger. Just don't do it, bro. I can't tell if it's staying in focus or not because I can only see the little tiny LCD. Here's the tweet about it. Oh, thank you for the tweet link, JC. Where's your bacon? It's right here. Bacon. I'll zoom out and you can see the whole set. Oh, Sam, she's here. Hello, Newt. The best way to not to cry is to soak the onions in water first. It only really works. Oh, Koneko, I actually am going to spiral. I'm back with a cock. Finally, he's obtained one. After years. I swear. I will be spiraling the apples, though. No, don't cry. Oh, thank you for the bits. You lent me yours, but it was too small for what I wanted. Sorry. Yeah, you try to come back from that. Shut the fuck up. I got the base from a YouTube video from Tasty, of all channels. Why is the hype train gone? I got scammed. Oh, wait, did it not actually become a hype train? What the hell? It was only like a minute apart. This channel... My channel is small, please understand. It only takes like $3 to get a hype train going. I don't know what exactly, I don't encourage hype trains because I don't want to, like, try to harangue people for donos. I don't really need donos. I use them for getting new stream stuff, but... I have noticed that it doesn't take much to get the trains going when they do start. I wish they made it so that we could add emotes to them. It would actually add incentive. Oat-based dough is actually really good. That's awesome. I've never had oat-based dough. Ooh, try to talk while crying is weirdly ASMR. Oh, no, Newtonia. It's not because I'm crying. It's because I'm very sick and my throat is really sore and I can't talk. So, you know, like... You guys have never heard my morning voice, have you? I've never streamed early in the morning. This is kind of what it sounds like. It normally goes away a lot more similar. 3 events of 100 bits or gift subs from 3 separate people. Oh, okay, so it is $3 if it's from 3, each one from a different person. Nobody cared about him until he put on the mask. That's the default thing. You can make it harder. I've not heard your morning voice, but I've heard your late night voice. Oh, many times. I'm up too late a lot. I'm not up too early very often. Let's zoom all the way out. There we go. You guys can see my apron in the shot. Here's our bacon. This is all bacon, but it's gonna do well. This is a hickory smoked thick cut. This is the good stuff. Only the true homies get to hear Uwu's morning voice. I'll send the help on thing on Discord 1 sec. Being drunk at 5 a.m. counts as morning. That's true. When did that collab end? I think it was 7 a.m. my time. It was like 6 or 7 a.m. The sun was almost coming up. I think that took like a month off my life, but it was a lot of fun. I remember Ratty was making fun of me because we raided into Paper Bag, I think. Ooh, stop hanging out with Lika. She's bad influence for your health. Oh no, she's gonna take me down with her. She's getting me to make. It was his influence. No. Don't even play. I remember beforehand, you're like, do you have a time limit? And I was like, nah, not really. And you were like, alright, 12 hours it is. This is true, not fake. Hashtag real facts. Trust me, bro. Source, just trust me, bro. It was a joke. Oi, oi. But it actually ended up going for 10 hours. I think it was because we had like 10 drinks on the menu, and we were taking our sweet old time to make those first couple. And then by the time, so by the end we were like, alright, how many more we gotta go? Well, we gotta finish the drink. That's true, I did egg you on finishing the drinks. Didn't even survive 12. I didn't. Streamed for 10 hours agony. The week before I streamed for 13 because it was my birthday. But I wasn't drunk. LX, welcome in. Oh, Lane, welcome in. Also, happy birthday! How's it going? Can I name one of the apples Steve? Yeah, sure. He can be... Hang on. One of these apples is older than the other apples. I bought 2, and then I had one left over from last week that I just didn't get around to eating. So, because you're older, the older one will be named Steve. I'm not gonna spiralize the apple yet. Which one is Tim Apple? This is Tim Apple, director of Apple. Ever since I got hooked on calling Tim Cook Tim Apple, I've been I've never stopped. Oh, Bunzel, welcome in. You're gonna gladiator your apples? Gladiator them. They gotta fight. They gotta fight in combat before they can come on. Speaking of, we're not gonna gladiator them, but we are getting out the Apple torture device. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these. One of these things. It's an automatic apple slicer corer peeler. It's very cool. I found this one at a Goodwill for like $2, and it works great. Which one is Bunzo Washington? Automatic slicer. Husband's score keeps dropping. You want me to slice the apples myself? I swear. I guess you can technically, if you don't auto slice, it doesn't auto core either. Apple and Paul torture. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Yeah, they're... What is this one made by? You don't see them too often. Most of them are real old. This one's made by Pampered Chef, so it's not that old. It's also made by an MLM. Ew, stinky. But I bought it at a Goodwill, so I wasn't directly supporting them. It's a clamp version, not a suction cup. That's a good... That's good. Spiral the cheese. Use a lathe to slice an apple. I've considered this. When he pulls this out, you don't know if you're about to be tortured brutally or have a nice juicy apple. It's true. You can get them at Menards for $10. Never mind. That's not as cool as I thought. The suction ones are awesome. But it's held with a suction cup. That's not a very good grip, is it? I can't imagine suction cup is as good as a non-suction cup. Oh, hang on. Let me go upstairs. I said I was going to add the command. I'm going to need to remember to remove this Nightbot command after the fact. It's a lever action. Oh! I feel bad hearing Uwu's sick voice. I hope it doesn't make you feel too bad. I'm doing my best here.
Here, I'll turn on the better mic for while I'm here. Ugh. Can't believe this is Uwu's last stream before he fucking dies. Dude, on Monday I thought I was gonna fucking die. I was so weak. I actually, like, could not move. It was terrible. What was I doing? Nightbot commands. Add command. Challenge. Or contest? Contest, we'll say. Message will link to this post. Make the cooldown 30 seconds. You guys love to spam requests if I don't make the cooldown long. Alright, that should be added now. Yeah, there we go. You have to chug absinthe at the funeral. Wait, were you sick? Yeah, I still am. I'm still quite sick. It's why I'm poking around upstairs right now. I'm taking a break to sit down for a second. It hurts me to stand up for too long. I thought about canceling the stream, but I'm doing a lot better than I was the last 2 days. And I know I can't stream for another week at least, so. Dude, I miss it when I'm not able. Well, I'm not able to get Corpse to hook you up for the funeral. Exactly. Should have DIY medicine. Oh, you wear for the funeral. I'll help you with arrangement, I swear. I'm like reading back up. Streamer, where's the cum command? Yeah. Just because Woozle's a little gremlin doesn't mean I'm gonna be a little gremlin. I can't handle Woozle's aura. Woozle's gremlin aura. Woozle can come on command. That sounds like a clickbait title. There are more than just Woozles. Kumquat. I always feel stupid saying that. Bloom has it too. I'm so disappointed. My man's too old for this shit. He's like 40 or something. I don't actually know how old Bloom is. I'm just being... Next Woozle clip you make needs that clickbait name. I think the next Woozle... Man, I haven't put out a clip in so long. I've been such a bad editor. I haven't put out a clip in like 3 weeks. And the last one was the Woozle diss track, which was... I guess I made the video, but it's not really a clip. We need a stream where you build a machine gets activated by the cum command. What would it do, Panis? Please explain. Elaborate further. Actually, one second. I'm gonna BRB. Get your elaboration ready.
let me head back. Can you hear? Yeah, you can hear. Okay. I'll head back downstairs now. You aren't an editor, you're a streamer now. It's the sad truth. I'm more streamer than editor. I need to change my my Twitter bio and stuff. That's all like editor that sometimes streams. Like, nah, at this point I can't even deny it. It's streamer that sometimes edits. Time for you to go back up. Can you please check out this clip I made yesterday? It was funny. This is a JPEG. What is this? Oh. You punny bastard. Lane. Have the come command on a random cooldown so you never know when it's going to be able to be used. Dispenses moisturizer for your hands. Wait, I could actually make that. That's like not even an unreasonable thing to achieve. I need to figure out... Surely there's some API that's like... OBS, or like stream elements to... like... serial port? So that I could communicate with random devices. Okay, I'm back down here. Oh, is that your oat? Your oat dough? Let me copy this into a notepad. Flow, colors. Oh, wait. Newtonia. Remind me next time I go upstairs. I'm sorry. I just came back downstairs. You've got the dough. Bro, use touch portal for that? Oh, okay, wait, there's already a thing. Yo, newest fig, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Oh, let's move this camera around so that you guys can see. I swear this kitchen, on camera, it looks like I have, like, no lighting. But I do. It just looks really dim for some reason. I have lighting just for the camera. Huh. Oh. Didn't realize you were live. Found a clip of yours. You found a clip? Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad you decided to stick around. Or check me out, I guess I should say. Hi, Mo. Touch Pro Stream Deck phone thing. It's kind of janky. You can do tons of shit you shouldn't be able to do. That's awesome, then. I should use that. Oh, yeah, to intro. Emote fail, ban him. No! Since it was brown butter and oats, you will get a more savory base. Brown butter is a magical thing. Okay, so... we're making apples and onions. You can do exclamation point contests to see what we're making for anyone new. But, because our bacon won't get cooked till the end, I have this jar of bacon fat that I'm gonna just add some to, and that's what we're gonna use to caramelize our onion stuff. Both of you wrote this. You're both bastards. I'm hungry, come on. Come on, Germ, if you've ever been to one of these streams, you know it takes at least 2 hours before I start cooking anything. I don't know why I stall around so much on these. It's kind of bad, though. Oh, look, this is some fancy pan that has a little locking spatula. I don't always use the spatula, but it's actually pretty good. Decent amount of fat for these onion. Caramelize, yeah. Or would you say caramelize? I don't actually know how the grammar works for that. Nothing against Corpse's apple and onion choices, but the ones in the tweet look kind of sad. One of them is mine from last year, you bastard. No, it does look really sad, though. Look at my insocks. You know how good my cooking is, right? Sometimes. You know I can make good-looking food, right? Look at that one that I submitted last year to our contest. It looks like shit. The photo is like really bad. The presentation is really bad. This year is gonna, I plan to beat my one from last year. That's my goal. Don't you already have enough fat in the bacon? Well, that's the point. The bacon is gonna get cooked last because she has a real preference for whole strips of bacon. Last year she did anyway. She kept docking points from people who sliced the bacon up. So, to make up for it, I'm adding bacon fat, and then when I make the bacon, I'll pour the fat from that back into the jar and have the bacon separate. Because the bacon will go cold if I fry it now to get the fat from it. There's the caramel line in the US, it's true. Truly a lady with refined taste. She's got lots of specifics for this contest. You are not ready. If you go on her YouTube channel and try to find the VOD from last year's judging stream, I think it was December 30th. You are not ready for what you're about to you're about to witness. So I'm making mine very onion forward, as you can probably tell by the massive amount of onion in this. As opposed to being more apple forward. Your cooking skills are exceptionally chaotic. What does that mean? Yeah. She doesn't want bacon bitch. She wants big chunk of bacon. Very specific about that. Does Corpse archive all her Twitch VODs? I don't know about Twitch VODs, but she was streaming on YouTube when she did this, so... Onion. Onions, the poor man's shallots? I like shallots quite a lot, but they're not always substitutable. So, maybe you guys can weigh in, because I know some of you guys are cooking nerds, too. I'm thinking tarragon is going to pair well. Tarragon, thyme, maybe a pinch of oregano, I think will pair well with this. I don't have any rosemary, or I'd throw some rosemary in there too, because rosemary is quite good with apple. Sometimes I see miracles, sometimes I fear for your safety. Okay, understandable. We do a few questionable things. We do a little trolling. Where's my... There it is. Thyme leaves. I would recommend thyme, if you got any. I do. Another Aldi purchase, so it's not fresh. Unfortunately, I didn't get fresh thyme for this. I ran to the store last night, and I was so exhausted by the end of it because sick. Also, I wore a mask so I wouldn't make other people sick, hopefully. Hopefully that helps. Do you have any stock? I do. I do have chicken stock. I was wondering about that. But if we add too much chicken stock, we're going the way of a French onion soup. I don't know if I want to go full French onion on this. Though that is tasty. And it's kind of the idea that I'm going for. I think cinnamon would also be good here. Cinnamon and clove would be tasty. Maybe even a little cardamom. That might be pulling in a different direction from the tarragon and thyme. But I don't really think it is. Small amount for deglazing. Yeah. Make it more like Indian. Yeah, Indian dishes do use a lot of the clove, cinnamon, and cardamom would push it more that direction. But those are just like such rich spices. They just work. They work so well. Rosemary plus thyme. Maybe avoid the clove cinnamon. Okay. I don't have rosemary. How about tarragon and thyme? I have some dried tarragon. Now, this tarragon's a little bit old, so it's probably a little weaker. I'll have to add more. Like, ooh, okay, it smells pretty strong. That smells stronger than I thought it would. Never mind. It's probably got some strength left in it. Hey, yo, that weed. Yo, welcome in, Nova. Yo, that's that good shit. I got that dank tarragon. It's funny that it's in a mason jar. Do you have parsley? I do. I think I might even have some fresh parsley left, though. I'll have to check real fast. But I definitely have dried parsley that got opened like a week ago, so it's still strong. Parsley would go well with this. A little pinch of oregano would go well with this, I feel. Or marjoram. Marjoram would probably be better than oregano. I have some marjoram as well. Maybe like a bay leaf while it's cooking down. The cinnamon, I'm so tempted to go with the richer, like, Indian spices, like the cinnamon and clove. Maybe not clove, but like cinnamon, maybe nutmeg. Totally add nutmeg, see? We're on the same wavelength. Yeah, I'm gonna add some of that good shit to my apples. It's the marjoram. This is, normally when I make recipes on my streams, I am making recipes that I'm very familiar with. Or ones where I have set, like, recipes that I'm following. This is, I think, the first time I've done a stream where I'm workshopping like I do when I'm, like, experimenting on my own. This could turn out bad, and we have to redo it. I hope it doesn't, but that is a possibility, just with the nature of workshopping a recipe. Caramelizing these onions, these don't really have to be seasoned until they are caramelized. I am going to add some salt, because that actually makes them caramelize a little faster due to the fact that the salt draws the moisture out. Are you gonna roast apples, carrots, potatoes with it? Nah, just the apples and onions to keep with the spirit. My boss called, but I'm back. Hell yeah. Wait, what is this Imager link? Made you a cum command? Oh no. Doctors hate him. Learn how to come on command with this one weird trick. Why did you... Did you just make that image? Yeah, I believe that. I swear. Woozle and his consequences have been disastrous to the Chuba race. If I make my next Woozle-based video, that's Woozle video that is also based. My next Woozle-based video is going to have that image as the thumbnail. You know what I haven't made yet? I haven't even edited a channel trailer for my Twitch channel. And I always gave people shit for not having one. And now, look at me. Also, Woozle won't drop the diss track. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Do it. Look up. I can't believe he doesn't want... I can't believe he won't drop the diss. He said... early December, he'll be dropping a diss track in retaliation for my diss track. And I was ready. I was getting prepared to drop a counter diss track. And then he has dropped nothing. His ass has dropped no diss tracks. I'll even cuss him in Russian. Hell yeah. He'll be so thoroughly roasted. He'll be unrecoverable. Deep fried rat, hell yeah. Maybe he secretly likes you. Yeah, the end of the diss track arc is the romance arc. Karagisha. Hey, stupid rat face and his skinny rat face. Every time he jumps off something, I hope his back breaks. Man, my Ghost Rider went hard. If he makes a diss track on me, though, and raps over it, I have to rap back. That's gonna be cringe, but it'll be shared cringe, because he'll have made one, too. Woozle is cum sock shape? Why would you say that? Enemies to lovers is a popular trope. It's true. The Woozle v Uwu diss track saga, enemies to lovers. 500 pages, work in progress. Are you a Fujo? Yeah, Fujo detected. How do you caramelize onions? Easy, Robert. You just cook them down. This is how you caramelize them. You cook and cook and cook. It's very time consuming. It's why when we were going through recipes earlier, most people didn't have them fully caramelized yet. You just cook them until they turn brown. Charred onion puree as the first layer. Maple syrup glaze, thick cut bacon. Oh, that sounds good. Some apple chip spice with Christmas spices. That would go so hard. Insocks, please, please, Black Horse, grab the throne from a corpse regular watcher with this baller idea. I'm related to one, sad. Time to write on diss on Uwu too. No! I can't get double dissed. About to drop a rap track with the same lyric quality as Mori. Yo, we about to drop that Calliope shit. Jesus, Jesus, Japaneses. Fat and onions slowly cooking. Yeah. Until they are brown, and they will be very mushy. The trick is just keeping them stirred so they don't burn, mostly. It's okay if you have a little char, but you don't want it to be like burnt, you know? I don't like joining competitions. Last time I almost got punched because I won the egg roll competition, even though I was neither professional chef nor Asian. No. You don't understand, Insocks. Last year, I was like a runner-up in this contest, having barely ever watched Corpse's streams. So for the uninitiated, who doesn't know, yeah, it is just a hashtag. You just get judged on stream, which is on the 29th, and you can watch if you want. So for the uninitiated, Corpse is not... She's streamed for a couple years now, since 2020, I believe. She doesn't talk in her streams. It's all text. Which is a cool idea, that she's able to be so engaging and have such a good audience, despite not talking and just doing text-based, like, typing out to her audience. Unfortunately, I mean, I'll be honest here. I'm not going to be all, yeah, I'm actually one of Corpse's biggest fans. I really appreciate what she does, but I don't watch her very often, because the way I watch streams is I put them on while I do other stuff. And I can't put Corpse stream on while doing other stuff, because I can't pay attention to it to read what she's saying. So it doesn't really mesh with the way I watch streams, but I really appreciate that she's willing to do it, you know? Might depend on the game, too. Okay, yeah, that is true. I put her on when she was playing... Shoot, there was something... Because if it's like an easy to see the progress kind of game, you can like put it on and then just check in on how far it's coming along and like leave comments on it. That's kind of how I have watched when I watch her. I watch most streams the same way I listen to podcasts. You're an exception, though. Oh, hell yeah, I got the exception status. You think she has the voice of an angel? And she's just protecting us from Coomers? It could be true. Last VOD was 2 months ago. Wait. Corpse, has she not streamed in 2 months? Hang on, that doesn't seem right. I feel like I saw her streaming like 2 weeks ago or so. Where's my stock? I need to deglaze this pan, because it's getting heavily glazed. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can see on the... Whoop. The bottom of the pan is getting very brown from the caramelized sugars coming out of these onions. These are getting to caramelization. Heavily glazed Karagi Shy. Get out of here. She has stream. Ah, because you're talking about the archive. I gotcha. Sorry, I missed that part. I'll bust out a new thing of stock. I have like... Oh no, wait, am I out? Oh no, am I out of stock? I thought I had... I always have such a big supply of stock. Oh shoot, I ran out. Because I made soup last week. Damn it. Oh, thank you for the link, Robert. Out of stock? How is this possible? Do not click this one unless you are a Fujo. Oh, too late. It was already... What the fuck is this? Why would you make this? Illegal image. Send this link to the principal's office immediately and have her expelled. I love this image. Don't say that. Don't you fucking dare. Hang on. Man, I guess I'll just use a little water. That's so much worse than using stock, though. Ah, stock would work so much better. How the hell? I always have like a gallon of at least like the box stock on hold just in case, just for this purpose. The diss track should have that image as the cover. Yeah, please. Please do. Boy. Box stock on my DIY streamer. I think I do have chicken dal. I just didn't make stock with it before starting to caramelize these onions. Normally on my cooking streams I go all out, but as I said, today I'm very sick, so I am not going all out. I'm going medium out. Because my original plan was also to make the bacon from scratch, because I have pork belly, and I was gonna brine and smoke it. But, yeah, I don't think I could stand up long enough to do that and make bread. You're not gonna win the competition, then. I mean, I didn't use box stock here, right? Look at that good caramelization, though. Look at that color. That's what we're after. Nothing has been added to this. That is raw. That is pure onion color. Doesn't bacon take longer than that? What do you mean? Bacon doesn't take long to make. Oh, I know what you mean. To, like, from scratch. You brine it for, like, a week. Typically. But you can get away with curing it for, like, 2 or 3 days. So, it's fine. Oh, Woozle, welcome in! Jimmy, also welcome in! What bread are you going for? Hoagie, focaccia, or sourdough? None of those. I was going for a rich, soft, pillowy bread that I could make a good toast out of. That same rich white bread that I used to make toast for my grilled cheese stream like months ago. I don't know if you were there or that you remember that, but that's the last time I can remember using it. I saw kissing Woozle claws. It wasn't me, it's all Newtonia. It's always Newtonia. Enable Smile W now! Damn, actually, I should enable Smile. Rich whites, you say? Yeah. You gotta love them. Enable RIP Bozo, please. Hang on, I'm not even at the computer. You're getting me while I'm in the kitchen. I can't enable any of these. Okay. I'm gonna add our seasoning now. We're gonna add a little bit of marjoram. Man, my nose being clogged does make it hard for me to smell this. I have a debuff of not being able to have my full taste senses activated. Oh, that tarragon, that's gonna hit just right. That tarragon will. And just a pinch of thyme. That's a lot of spice. Listen, white woman, this is how you season something. Isn't tarragon a magic card? That's a tarot card, isn't it? Excuse me? Look, it fits the stereotype here. I didn't mean spicy spice, just like too much herbs. This is how you make food taste good. That smells so good right now. Do you see his untanned feet? How do you know? Hang on. Hold up. How do you know that my feet have a tan line on them? Little sus detail. The way you said smells so good was the whitest woman moment. You cannot recover like this. Don't even. You have already lost. Just wait. Memory issue. Feet with tan lines. Oof, Al's just beneath has too much pepper. You're a white guy in the Ohio. The only thing left is you having a redneck. I don't have a redneck. Though I grew up in the land of the rednecks. I am the whitest thing around. I had to learn to adapt to the spice. Because, like, whenever I go home and cook, my mom is always like, why are you adding so many spices? And it's like, 'cause it tastes good. Who wears thongs? Not that kind of thong, you clown. Please, forgive Jimmy. He's of the southern hemisphere. New throne suggestions. Don't you dare. What did I wear all summer that left me those tan lines? Let me see. They're probably laying over here. Actually, no. Never mind. I should know it better than to show a shoe on stream. You guys are going to be weird about it. These are perfectly like, that is... Oh, that smells delicious. Don't even, that's white woman. They'll see your dirty ass shoe and find out your home address. Show wrists. What about... Wow, that makes me look more pale than I even actually am. Color adjust, you fiend. There we go. Remember, kids use the right amount, not the what amount. People who don't use lots of spices don't even use enough pepper. Yeah, exactly. You should be using... It's same with, like, salt. You should be using way more than you think you need. If you're not, you're probably not doing it right. Okay, I'm gonna set up to peel these apples, and then we'll get the apples rolling. Also need to set up the bacon fat for them as well. Salt is justice. You may diss the spice quantity, but you've at least got the salt part right. Hairy arms, okay, don't even. Wrist as bright as the sun. Yeah, I'm pretty white. People using a sprinkle from a table shaker in their pan are cute, but ignorant. Yeah, I got the big dish, the dish of that good kosher stuff. And when it's like mom would always, it'd be like pinch of salt, and she'd be like, oh, a pinch of salt, and it's like that much salt. I do pinch. You go for the 4-finger grip, the thumb with the thumb with 3 finger for the heavy sprinkle. That's an actual pinch of salt. Everyone always undersalt in their food. Disgusting. How much do you add? How do you even know? Shut up, white male. The caramelized onion is tasty. What's the difference between kosher salt and regular salt? Jews can eat it. No, I'm just kidding. That's not actually. Kosher salt isn't called kosher salt because it's kosher. It's because it's used for the process of koshering meat. It's just a really coarse, flaky salt. It's easy to grip and add to the food. Iodized salt also has like a weird little like under flavor to it. Like, they added iodine, they're like, this won't do anything. But it was a bunch of white people in the 50s who didn't know how to taste. And it definitely adds a weird little extra flavor to the salt. When you got level up to MSG, I already got MSG. Hang on, I'll show in a second. Yeah. If you don't have... I need to refill this little bottle. If you don't have pure crystalline MSG on tap, what are you even doing? You can't do fried chicken right if you don't have pure MSG. Rough teaspoon in your hand for 1 pan of whatever. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good estimation for kosher salt. What's the difference between the pink Himalayan salt and the other kind of salts beyond the cancer? I've done some extreme salt autism. This man owns Fleur de Sal, guaranteed, or has at some point in his life. Nothing says salt autism like owning flowering salt. Oh my gosh, I can't even... Which way tightens and which way loosens this? Okay, that tightens it. I'm starting to see why Bunzel was all on about the suction cup one. This is annoying. Okay, the last one. Flowering salt? It's, amazing. I love it, like, nice try hiding your meth in MSG bottle. Oh, no. The meth is hidden in the kosher salt, or the sea salt bottle. It's that good crystal shit. Okay, so hang on. Flowering salt is when you have like sea salt condensing in like an open basin, the salt on top forms these real big hollow crystals. So they're real big, but they're not crunchy. They're real light. They're hollow. And it's a very unique like texture. And it's very expensive. You use it as like a topping after you've made the rest of the meal, generally. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, Sonny, welcome. Do you have some sure could help with brightening the dish and cut through the richness? I think I do. Hang on. That sounds familiar. Let me check. Umchur, the mango powder, right? It's like a dried mango powder. We're really getting into the Indian side of the spice spectrum if we do that. Oh yeah, Bunzel, you're still getting ready for your cooking stream, right? You had to like set up a whole PC rig or something. Sorry, Sonny, we made Jimmy into a slut too. Oh no, another one bites the dick. Yeah, Indian apple and onions. Yeah, I don't think I'll. Hang on, let me sniff the. I don't know if I want to add umchur powder. Though, I like the idea. I'm gonna add some fresh nutmeg before it's all said and done. I'm gonna add some. I might season the apples with cinnamon and nutmeg and leave the onions in their current, more savory state. Setting it up as a perma setup so I can just do stuff whatever I want. Hell yeah. It's dried mango powder. It does. I've used it before. That's why I have it on hand. But I don't know if it's what I want for this dish particularly. Just going off the smell of it, it might add a little more tang than I'm after. Or like a little funkiness that I'm not going for, you know? Hang on. This is misposition. There we go. This is how this thing works, by the way. Isn't that cool? And then, when you take the apple off the end, it's spiralized. Like that. Isn't that cool? And then we just do this to all our apples. Don't worry, the murder lighting is my cheap Kodak camera. Funkiness, where'd you get your amateur from? That's how you did the lemon? No, I actually have tried to peel a lemon like this on this, but the inside of the lemon mushes on this fork part. So it doesn't really work. But I have attempted anyway, nonetheless. The lemon I use it's called like a gouging knife or something. I don't think that's the right name. Real cool, nerd. Get out of here. Also, did I welcome you in, Ratty? I should have. Amazing Ohioan technology. This is peak Ohio tech. You may not like it, but this is what perfection looks like. This is what Midwest perfection looks like. This is some Amish bullshit. Would they count this as technology? They use other mechanical stuff like this, as long as it doesn't use electricity. I don't know, my only interactions with the Amish are buying hardwoods from them. And before you go hardwood karagi shy, I'm talking about, like, for carpentry. These rigs are sweet, I grew up with one. Yeah, you do have to replace the blades. You didn't, but I'll live somehow. Damn, I can't believe it. Amish hardwood. Okay, stop. I can't say. Y'all have tainted my brain whenever I say something that could even remotely be considered crude. One of my... I was playing Jackbox games with one of my friends. Or, like, one of my work friends invited a bunch of people over to their house. And we were playing Jackbox games. And they were always able to identify which... Oh no, it stripped out. No! No! It failed! I have to manually... This is sad. This is so sad. Alexa played Despacito. Alright, I think it's time to bail. Disgusting. It stripped out the little prong set. What was I saying? Oh, they were able to tell what my submissions were, and I feel like it's because you guys have ruined my humor. Clamp-ons are fine for Amish midnights, but they might not like the plastic on the suction cups. That's tracks. Oh, wait, I was gonna say Tima, or is it Tima? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for the 100 bits. You're so generous. I appreciate you. Oi, oi. One of us. Tepahito, what gringo wears that? Shut up. New viewer smell. Sniff. Streamer, make me a table. I made my table and it took me 6 weeks to do it. Hang on, I'll show you guys. I've shown this table before because I like showing it off. I built this table. You can see I have an office chair at it because I was doing work from home there earlier today. Oh my gosh. Why can you not autofocus? Oh, crying out loud. But yeah. Solid cherry. It's a beautiful, beautiful table. And I love it, but it took way too long to make. I am never making another full-size table in my life. 6 weeks, bro, come on. Nice table, but 6 weeks. It has leaves in it. Okay, first of all, it was made almost entirely with hand tools. We didn't have a jointer. So every board had to be hand planed to be square, which took forever. That was easily the longest part. A jointer long enough to do table length boards, it's like 800 bucks. I just bought my house and I didn't want to spend 800 bucks on a jointer. So I was like, nah, I'll just do it with hand planes. Couldn't rent one? I couldn't rent a jointer, no. Not at the time, anyway. You want high quality furniture, want to pay IKEA prices. Exactly. You want a 3 foot tall, 1 square foot table just for the stream deck? The heck? Planers are kind of niche, because it's only when you're hand making furniture that you would use one. Or, jointers, I should say. It's like, it's not something you get at a construction site, right? It's something that you get if you're a carpenter, but anyone who's a professional carpenter is going to own their own jointer, because they're going to use it constantly. And I'm not a professional carpenter, so I didn't own my own jointer. And my friend that is good at carpentry that helped me build it, he was like, I only use hand tools. He didn't even use power saws. He used only hand tools. Yeah, it would have been well spent. It would have 100... If I made one now, if I was going to build... If I was like, I have some more furniture I'm going to build, I would 100% spend 800 bucks on a joiner. Easily worth the money. But at the time, I just emptied my bank account to pay my down payment on my house. So I was like, and it was Christmas. I was buying gifts for people, and I was like, I'm feeling the burn of all these purchases. I don't really want to spend $800 when I just spent $400 on the wood for this table. Epoxy tables are weird. You know, you're kind of right, Newtonia. Efficiency. To be fair, the guy that does that is really good. But he doesn't make big things like tables. He makes like little like he made one of my friends a watch case, and it's all like mechanical and made entirely of wood. There's no hardware. It's all like mortise and tenon, I think is what it's called. Get a jointer furniture building stream. I do want to do a furniture building stream. That would be cool. And now that I have this new rig for my camera, I could actually run the camera out to the garage. Like, that's something that's not out of the realm of possibilities, you know? Me for real, no cap. Wonder how people in antiquity used to make those pretty buildings and furniture. with lots of time and hand tools. The hand plane has been around a long time. Oh, 1 second. Let me chug. My throat is actually, it's hurting pretty bad. I'm getting too excited and I'm talking louder than I should. I need to start keeping a low tone again. When I'm at my desk, I put the headphones on and it forces me to keep a low tone because I can hear myself in the headphones and I can tell how loud I'm being. But when I'm down here in the kitchen, it's a lot harder to keep a low tone because I can't hear my feedback. This teach you about the value of the right tool? Yes. It also taught me that I have a shitty table saw with a warped gate. The gate's like the thing that lays against the wood to keep it straight, and mine has a warp in the middle of it, and it kept fucking up our cuts, and then we had to hand plane them back into being correct. Ooh, good news. Finished my first live 2D commission. Hell yeah, nice job. I forgot you were doing those. Nice. Just stream about the old hand tools. Oh, I had trouble identifying that was specifically for making clogs. I don't think I would have known that one either. Yeah, congrats, Sonny. It was annoying. Yeah, I imagine it was your first one, right? I imagine it'll be a bit of a task. Okay, let's cook our apples down. Well, actually, first, I guess how do I show this since I already moved the camera? Alright. I guess for demonstrative purposes. Do artist strat. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That's tricky in general. Okay, cutting the spiral in half gives us slices, which is exactly what we're after. And we only have half an apple for this one because it got mangled in the machine. Well, I didn't drop anything in the stove while attempting that. Would have been very easy too. Second commission is so precise, I couldn't find anything for them to fix. I should speed along. Fingers crossed. Yeah, is that VOD on YouTube? That's a pretty good. That's a pretty good stream. I need to check you out more, Bunzel. I missed you in the glory days, or like when you streamed a lot more, and now I'm like, I only found out when I started streaming, and you showed up to my streams, and you were like talking about laser cutters and stuff, and I was like, oh shit, he actually is into like this kind of stuff too, and I missed out. Adam Sandler's Here Comes Hanukkah? Okay, wait. There's another one in the queue, too. You're going to have to wait till I go back upstairs, and then I'll do the cover. Yeah, he's another I never knew. I never knew back. I only found out when I started streaming myself that he is a DIY streamer. But now he's doing cooking streams again. Never did any laser cutter streams. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. You should do a laser cutter stream. You have the same, like, you have a lot of the same hobbies that I have. It's really cool. And I always wish more people did content with it because it's fun. It's fun to watch, I think. Shakes things up from the usual gaming stream. It's mostly autism rants about stuff. I mean, that can be fun too. I used to watch Alaric decently often, and his entire, like, his entire vibe is autism rants about stuff. Do an IRL collab and make a barn or something. I miss Alaric streams. And Simi. Wait, who's Simi? I don't know if I even know who that is. But I do miss Alaric streams. He often streamed at times where I couldn't really watch, but I would catch him whenever I could because it was something different. My stream mantra, and maybe it's just because I watch too many streamers. I like it when people try to do something different. It always sticks out to me. Simakos. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them. Carpentry streams. Didn't Egg do an RTS with Alaric and Simi recently? Simi plays RTS. I haven't seen that. I do not like RTS games. RTS games, JRPGs, and like, it's like the tabletop sim, not tabletop sim like the game, but like tabletop RPG type stuff. It's real strategy heavy. I do not like watching those kind of streams. No offense to people who do that. It's just not for me. It's a very Greek name. He hates me. Coward. Listen, Ratty. Listen here, Xenoblade player. You're the lowest of the low. I can't believe Ratty would betray us like this and play Xenoblade of all options. Disgusting. No, I'm kidding. I've been at some of your Xeno streams. Spit ban him. Ratty's a good streamer. Even if his game option, you know, they ain't quite to my taste. I just want an excuse to play it. Fair enough. I'm just giving you a hard time. Oh, thank you for the Munzel Carpentry mod. I can't bookmark it right now because I'm not at my computer, but I'm glad it's still around. Let me rest my voice for a hot second. I'm like, it hurts, bros. It hurts. Okay, let's cook these apples down into mostly mushy state. This is not a firm apple variety. What are you gonna do with the cores? Eat them whole? No, I'm just kidding. Probably just throw them out. Not as hard as the time I'm gonna give you. Need you write-up of last year's Bacon of Corpse? Oh, thank you. I want to do a write-up after this is done. I'll do a write-up on my method. Oh, Hans, welcome in. You made it to the sick stream. The sick cooking stream. I need to get the stuff too, fuck. Oh yeah, Ratty, please do a Bacon for Corpse submission. It'll be really cool. I like to see more people do it because it makes it more fun on the rating stream when you have a bunch of entries. This year there's... Oh no! I just yeeted an apple out of the pan. You guys see that? My man's cooking. What is he cooking? He's cooking apples and onion. Here I'm splitting the courses. I'll do the comic relief entry. Oh no. Okay. I'm not actually gonna add anything to this. I think this is gonna be fine. There's enough sugar in the apples. Oh, maybe a hint of vinegar. Maybe some apple cider vinegar too, to really fit the apple theme perfectly. Just a hint to cut the sweetness a bit. I feel like this could work. Maple syrup? That could be an idea. Oh, that smells good. Sorry for putting my arm right in the camera way. Make it Canadian. The onions are hitting the savory but sweet note. Like, the onions are undeniably sweet. Even though that's the savory portion of the dish. I know these apples are gonna fall apart. They're gonna become more of an applesauce, I'm pretty sure. By the time they cook down. Just because of the nature of them. Hi, hi. Munching ass. Oh, wait, I forgot you could hear that. I'm just munching a little bit of this apple. Don't mind me. We're about... Oi. I'm sorry I keep making gross noises during this. I swear. Age of Empires with Egg, Gale, Alaric, and Simicos. That is a hell of a collab. Those are all old dudes. Or like people who streamed like a year ago. You know? Yeah, it does include a thumbnail. It's quite a lineup. Just want these apples to get... They don't have to be like soft. But I kind of want them to cook down a bit. Maybe I should add sugar. I do want to add cinnamon to this. I'll grate it fresh as well. It'll have a much more earthy flavor when you grate the cinnamon fresh. Let me grab a cinnamon stick. And a nutmeg as well. I'll do a fresh nutmeg as well. And maybe a bit of the thyme and tarragon. Maybe hold the marjoram since we're going for more savory. I do feel like cardamom would really fit here. But that will make it taste more like an Indian dish. So... Here's the nutmeg I keep for making eggnog. It's already got some ground on it. As you can see by that bit. Nutmeg's a great deal. You buy one and you're good for like the next year. I want more eggnog. I'm out of eggs. I bought eggs yesterday when I went to the store. And they are up to $3.50 a dozen here. Dude, during 2020, they were 80 cents a dozen. It's gone up so much. They're so expensive now. Maybe I should make eggnog. I mentioned before I might make a hot toddy, because that'll help soothe my throat. What if I made a hot toddy and an eggnog? Would that make me a drunk? Hi-ho! Oh, watchmakering! Welcome in! I packed my kitchen away in the trailer today, eating pizza off a paper plate. Oh yeah, how's your move coming along? I haven't talked to you for like 6 days. You've probably done a good bit. Because aren't you moving like the day after Christmas or something? Time to raise chickens. Dude, the temptation grows every year. Let me stick my arm in the camera again. I think I want to add some butter to this. I love chickens, they're so cute. Trailer gets picked up at noon? Oh, hell yeah, you're almost fully moved then. I mean, you'll have to move yourself soon, but that's awesome. I hurt so bad. I hope you recover well from your moving pains. Moving is never fun. I hate it. I hate it. But I've done it many times. And then, because I have a big car, whenever someone else is moving, they're like, hey, could you help me move? And it's like, dude, you cannot pick something I want to do less. Forklift was... Oh, yeah, you did get a forklift. I forgot. Your next ASMR can be chicken coop. Want to see a video of a rooster kicking an eagle's ass? Oh, I mean DIY. Yeah, I think that was a Freudian slip. No, sorry, did I say ASMR foot scratching stream? I meant a DIY building stream. Yeah, I'm intrigued by this video of the rooster. Dude, fresh nutmeg, if you've never made anything with the fresh grate, it's so different than the pre-ground. You have no idea. Your mind will be blown how fresh it tastes. Okay, and then we'll also take the cinnamon stick. This is not a nice soft Shellion cinnamon stick, unfortunately. Or Shellion. I don't know how you say it. It's probably pronounced completely different and I'm getting it wrong. But it is soft enough that I can grate it. What do you think about allspice? I like a little allspice. I have some of those whole as well. I cook with a decent amount of nutmeg. You're one of the few. Not many people cook with it. What about mace? Have you ever cooked with mace? And I'm not talking about, like, the stuff you spray your rapist with. I'm talking about, like, when you harvest nutmeg, there's, like, a little cage. There's, like, a growth around the outside of the nutmeg. And if you lay it out in the sun and dry it, they grind that up and sell it as a spice called mace. It's used in a lot of Indian and, like, Arabic dishes, and it's really tasty. It's like a richer, sort of woodsier nutmeg. A little more savory. Sorry, it's a hawk. Don't know where to post it. Damn. This is when I wish I had a Discord. Not enough that I would actually make one. Self-defense cooking. Cooking with mace. The self-defense method. Oh, yeah. Let me wash my knife off. I'll need to take a sliver off this cheese here in a bit. Oh, and the bacon. There, he protect. Hang on. I was saying, fighting a hawk is cooler. Hawks are no good. Post it here, Graham. Stop. What is this? Oh no, it's loading the entirety of Discord for this. Rooster saves the chicken? Oh, the hawk's trying to, like, take a chicken. Hell yeah! This is why you need a self-defense rooster. Oh, these are getting a nice little sear on them. I think that's about our time to stop, though. I will deglaze a little bit. Have you ever been followed by a rooster? I've been attacked by a turkey and a goose. If you want a self-defense bird, turkey is the one to get. Turkeys are assholes. They will fuck you up. No cap. We had a guard ram. Getting rammed by a ram is gonna hurt. Those things are are tough. I've not been rammed by one, but have you seen that video? And do not link it here because it's not allowed. But there's a video of a ram, like, it headbutts a cow and the cow instantly dies. That's how hard their skulls are. They are literally built to ram things. Mongo has a phobia of chickens because when he was young, he tripped while feeding them and got the feed on. Oh no. I was a very small child. The rooster was my size. That's scary. Roosters will fuck you up. I remember though, a family member had a turkeys, and that's why I have my fear towards them. And where I grew up, we lived where there was a pond with geese, and those geese would attack if you got too close to them. Yeah, hit the cow on the head. And like, cows don't have extra hardened skulls, but rams have like inch-thick skulls. So I'm pretty sure it just like broke its neck or something. It's brutal. Kinda lacks oil. This? Should I add more butter to it? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Let me add a little more butter and a pinch of salt as well. Or this is salted butter. Oh no, we'll still do that. Don't oil your apples. The bacon will help. It's true. But I do think they need just a little bit more butter. They taste excellent. I just tasted one. You could probably hear me munching it, because I forgot that you can hear when I munch things. It's too late. It's not too late. I already added a little butter to them earlier. This is just buttering them up a little bit more. It'll be tasty, trust me. Hee hee hee, apple soup in USA. Apple soup in America. What? Kicked the camera tripod. Oh, flickered out for a second too. Dang, I'm trying to destroy my stream right now. Yeah, nutmeg was added. I added fresh nutmeg, grated right off the nut. Grated right off the nut. Brazilian fish and banana sauce. No. What does that mean? What is a banana sauce even like? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna add the onions back to this pan to warm them up again. Oh, I got a little too jumpy moving the camera over here. We still need the camera back this way. Never mind. We still need the camera because we gotta fry the bacon. Everything has gone to shit! It hasn't gone to shit. Not yet. Give me a little time. Give me a little time at least. Okay. This is a very brown meal. Stream is off the rails. Or hang on. I'll move this over here. Put it on low. Just enough to keep it warm while I get another skillet to fry the bacon. Apples and onions, my favorite medieval dish. Yo, welcome in, Tiger's Free Spirit. Yeah, this is an old dish. We're kind of freewheeling this too. When are you making this on stream? What is this? Simply recipes. Brazilian fish stew. That looks tasty, but interesting. I could totally make that on stream. Add parsley for color. Do we have Brazilian viewers? Grave has been here before, and she is Brazilian. So yes, somewhere out there are Brazilian viewers. I do try to make things from the countries my viewers are from, though, just because it's fun, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just opening up the bacon over here. So, we're going to fry up the bacon. Right now we've got the apples and onions cooked, and then bacon is apparently an essential addition to this. Dedicate that stream to our sole Brazilian viewer. Hey, look, I made a Bosnian stream solely because of Vestox. So, like, oh, hang on, wait. You know what? These don't need to be this long. This is going to be hard for plating if they're this long. I'm going to cut them in half. That'll still qualify as big enough strips to get the points. There we go. Nero is not close enough. He is not close enough. Don't insult my boy by calling him Brazilian. He isn't steaming his bacon. Why would you steam the bacon? You fry the bacon. That's how you do it. I swear, bros. Can't go any cooking stream without someone being like, I can't believe. Steam the bacon, bro. Trust me. There is no way that's not a troll. There is no way I'm supposed to actually steam this. Chile, Brazil, Mexico, Philippines, all the same. Yeah, basically, it's like all the same country, bro. They all speak Spanish. This is spattering fat on my tablet that I'm reading the chat off of. Oh no. The only thing I steam are the hams. That is a lot of bacon fat. Good grief. Maybe I went too hard with the bacon, I'll be real, fam. Maybe we got a little too silly when saying out this bacon. This is spattering fat everywhere. I forgot how thick cut it is. I told you, bro. I told you, bro. You should have steamed your bacon, bro. This wouldn't have happened if you just steamed the bacon. You can use the fat to make coffee gravy. I'm not making coffee gravy. There is no way coffee gravy is real. I couldn't find any source on coffee gravy. You're the only one that's claimed it's real. That is so much fat. I underestimate. There's no way I'm eating all this food because this is a ton of apples and apples and onions too. Coffee gravy is real, but it's not a Canadian thing. Just coffee. It's just coffee, flour, and fat. I don't actually know what comprises coffee gravy. I can't remember. Okay, let's turn this off. I think that's enough bacon cooking. And let me put it on a plate with a paper towel so that it drains off, because I don't really want that much fat in my dish. Oh, while I'm getting the plates, I'll get the final presentation plate as well. We stole it, just like how we're gonna steal Alaska soon. Oh no. Christmas tummy ooh. You joke, but I often get fatter in the winter and then lose the weight back in the summer when I start doing like outdoor activities again. I should probably not do that and just go to the gym in the winter so that I don't have to retrain myself every year. There's so much rich food. Alright, there we go. Hibernate like a bear. Yeah, there's the ticket. Okay, I got jumpy moving the stuff over to the prep area before. Moving the camera over, rather. Now I can actually do it. Let's see. Plate and zoom. Zoom fit on plate. Okay, so for proper rules of this, or like, not rules, for the proper meta of this contest. Okay. Good, that's still hot. I've tasted each of these individually. They should be good. We'll have our onions here. I want to make it look kind of loosely packed. Oh, an apple. God, we want the apples. The apples kind of flayed out next to the onion, like this. I'm dropping apple on my onion, even though it's eaten together. They aren't supposed to mix yet. And then add our bacon strips like this. I think this is the play. It's such a brown meal. Like, look how brown this is. Let's add a little seasoning now that it's all down to perk it up a little bit. We'll add a little thyme to the apples. And I'll make sure to take some up-close pictures so that we get all that on there. We'll add a little more tarragon, I think. I think tarragon's the play. Tarragon's on these big, dried, and then, oh, the cheese. Hang on, yeah. I wanted to add this, uh-oh, there we go. This Gruyere cheese. So let's slice him open. Good job, Uwu. Oh, thank you. Hopefully, I mean, the taste test will come soon, but it at least looks good right now, which is a big part when your cooking contest isn't judged by someone who's actually here. I won't, but I could just lie and say it tastes good even if it doesn't. That's cheating though, so I won't do that. Let's do like thin slices like this, laid over the top. I know I just covered up the thyme that I sprinkled on there, but I think we want the cheese to be on there more than we care about the thyme being on there. I might even cheat a little. I could torch this and caramelize. Do you white balance? Yeah, normally. I'll be honest, I think this is too ugly. Listen, we are not done yet, okay? One second. Let me get the torch. Let's see if I can gently melt the cheese with the kitchen torch. Okay, maybe I'm getting a little too close with it. It's so hard to make this dish not just look like brown on brown on brown, because everything turns brown. Like, when you make it right, it becomes more brown and caramelized, which then just makes it look uglier. I'm struggling with its identity issues right now. It looks delicious, but doesn't look aesthetic. How many calories you think? I don't know if it has 1,800 calories. That's a lot. Hang on. I'm looking for something that can spruce this up a bit. I have a little bit of parsley left. I have a little bit of parsley, like fresh parsley left. Just to help maybe bring some color. Because the tarragon isn't fresh. It's kind of dull colored as well. Even though that's better from like a taste perspective, it matches better. This is kind of a cheap way to bring color to your dish by adding parsley. You know, Gordon Ramsay would blow this parsley off before eating the food and then sing you an insult for it. Needs bread. Yeah. A wrought iron, cast iron, stainless steel pan for the nice browning. So Newtonia, you missed at the beginning, where I said this was originally going to have bread. But unfortunately, I'm running a very high fever, and I have no energy to make bread. In fact, I'm like running out of energy to stand up right now. So that's why we don't have bread. Bread with cheese on it would really elevate this dish. Legitimately. Oh, also, so I think Robert asked about whether it was wrought iron or not. Or no, wait. Robert Brown asked about if I use white balance. I do use white balance, but it's not coming into play much while I do video, because to get the frame rate necessary for video, it darkens the picture quite a lot because the shutter speed is 60 FPS. This tarragon smells amazing. It doesn't look very vibrant. It's very dull. Just, we'll get it trussed up as good as we can for the photo op. Maybe have the bacon in the foreground, even though that's kind of the easiest thing to make of this dish. Done will never be done. Ooh, the axe murdered will have no axe. Look, you know how long my streams tend to take. Okay, let's switch this into camera mode. So I'm gonna switch it now, and your frame rate is gonna drop considerably, but it's gonna look a lot better in terms of the color and everything. Okay. The bacon looks so good. Thanks. Okay, snap a pic there. There. I like to try to focus on the back, but it really doesn't work. You really have to focus on foreground for pictures, or it just looks off. Let's do some ones where the bacon isn't the foreground. Look how much more colorful it looks, though, when we switch to, like, a proper... Here's, like, the true neutral. Ow! Maybe turn it 20% to the 20 degrees to the right. That might have been an older comment, and this isn't relevant anymore. Oh, also keep in mind, you guys are seeing this image slightly cropped. Just so you know, the final image isn't quite this cropped. I'll have so many to pick from. Alright. I think that's enough shots. I think it's enough shots to make a call. Your camera's dying. No, it's because it's in picture mode. It doesn't... It gets better... when it's in picture mode, it gets better color capture. But it loses the frame rate, and it starts doing that, like, error look. Alright. Does look delicious. Oh, thank you. I do think the pictures make it look better than the stream does. The stream, the colors are really washed out, and it doesn't look as tasty. I think I'm gonna call it. Woo! Okay, there we go. This is gonna win. Fingers crossed. You said I'd be hungry by the time you're done. You were right. Hell yeah. Need to grab the recipe? Source, I made it up. I don't have a recipe for this, unfortunately. Alright. It's time for a brief part 2. Oh man, doesn't having this long camera... Oh shit. I snagged... Oh, wait. I know what it's snagged on. Hang on. I was just saying how much I love this long camera cable. 1 second, it's gonna go out for a second. I forgot the power. The power cable is not as long as the one that communicates upstairs. Let's do a quick drink making. Ew, I still have this bar mat is a mess. Ew. Get out of here. Oh, I don't have time to clean that fully, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. I forgot to clean it beforehand. At least you don't eat off this. At least the VOD exists, can be used as a recipe. It's gonna make you watch at least 2.5 hours to get it. How much to eat it? Hot toddy? That was what I was thinking, Koneko, was a hot toddy. Let me do the single serving version of a hot toddy. Let me see. I made a hot toddy. This is the whiskey skin. This is the... Who is it that was giving me shit for coffee? Lick it! Okay, fine. You did give me 200 bits. Also, thank you for the 200 bits. But also not thank you, because I'm gonna lick a bar mat now. Oh, that's true. It was 400. You said no challenges. This one's less gross. I know it's just espresso grounds from this... Or, not this morning. It was from, like, 2 days ago. Yeah. Yeah. Classic. I didn't think I need to clean the bar mat. It's probably kind of yummy. It tastes like bitter espresso grinds. Whole espresso beans can be tasty when they're like a deep roast and you eat them whole. It's not really tasty to eat the grinds. Okay. For a hot toddy, we'll build in an old-fashioned glass. I also kind of want some eggnog. Can I make 2 drinks, or is that too absurd? The hot toddy will be beautiful on my throat. Or will be kind to my throat is the better way to phrase that. But eggnog is so tasty, and I have a bunch of stuff to make it. Espresso mold wipe. Alright, so we're using a bourbon. I'll use Town Branch, which is my... I quite like Town Branch bourbon, so I'll use that. We'll need... Oh, then it's just sugar and water and a twist of lemon. Twist of lemon, by the way. Aren't you sick? Yes. Okay, let's talk. Stealing Doritos from Kiki's house. Yo, welcome in, Kirby Fighter. I'm not gonna gargle espresso powder. That's freaking nasty. Throat go ooh. Oh, also, welcome Izumi. Add some Baileys on that eggnog. Actually, no. Baileys on eggnog is nasty. Also, yes, I am sick. This is a hot toddy. This is good. Also, I'm not sick of the stomach. I'm sick of the everything else. I'll use this. Oh no, I'll just use normal sugar. Oh, I need 3 tablespoons of hot water. Eggs beaten or eggs whipped? Yeah. Don't what that tongue do. Nasty ass. I guess I'll be making 2 whole drinks before I give my comment on how our apples and onions taste. But they're pretty hot, so it shouldn't go cold in the meantime, you know? Alright, let me boil some water real fast. I'm just gonna set it in the microwave because American bottom text. Licking formats. Liquor with a lemon twist to wash down the cough. It's true! This actually is made to, like, help a cough. Now, different people make their hot toddies different, though. I have a friend, it's like brandy and, like, apple cider and cinnamon and stuff. And I make mine like this. So instead of brandy, we're using bourbon. The superior liquor, by the way, as far as barrel-aged stuff goes. 2 bar spoons of sugar. I'll just use normal... Well, I could use cane sugar here. I'll actually add a little extra. That was a sub bar spoon because I'm running out of my sugar jar. Is there a real difference between shaken and stirred? Yes, the dilution. Kettles are useful, but there is... In the US, kettles don't work as well because we run on a lower voltage. They're not as efficient as they are in, like, the UK where they instant boil. I'll make one too? Hell yeah! Drinking buddies. Okay, I made a little extra, just to account for some evaporation. This is all that's in a hot toddy, or the kind I make anyway, and then the twist of lemon. A 330 circuit. Yeah, it runs to the AC unit and the heater and the dryer and oh yeah, one outlet in my kitchen for the kettle. You can do weird workarounds for it to work well. The 230 versus 120 thing is weird because like in most cases 120 is better because you like whenever you're running low powered stuff, you have a lot less phantom power with 120 volts versus 230. 230 has like a lot more loss due to heat and stuff and it ends up being less efficient. But when you need a lot of power, the 230 can crank it out a lot better than the 120 can. I'm taking a thick lemon twist. This is more than you would normally do. And just, yeah. If you do like this little squeeze, you can maybe see the lemon oil express. It's good stuff. And then just drop the whole twist in there. Kind of a sloppy garnish, but this is good stuff. The Redeem Woomfy. Oh, I'll do Jingle Bells. I already got oh wait. Hang on, I missed another. Okay, hang on. I gotta do the redeems once I go back upstairs, right? But give me 1 second, because I also need to start a poll. I forgot someone did suggest a poll. I'm sorry, Kirby Fighter. I swear, I didn't mean it. Yeah, residential does not get 3-phase. I fucking wish it did. You have VFD's generate. Holy shit. He's too legit. I wish I had 3-phase generators. Hang on. What is it? Eggs beaten or eggs... or whipped? I think the... Alright, there's your poll. It's so late. Yeah, machinery is the reason. I wish I could buy the good lathes. Okay, let's try this. Ah, that's real good for the throat. That little bit of lemon really kicks. Water pressure sucks too, damn. Just rent out an abandoned warehouse for good water. I guess that's an option. Alright, hang on. Wait, I'll make eggnog when I'm done with this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go upstairs right now. I need to sit down for a second. I'll sit down with my apples and onion. And I got... Oh my gosh. Do I sound like a hopeless fool right now with my coughing up a lung? Okay, I can't see. Couldn't save him, he's dead. Not yet. Oh, hang on, I switched to my good mic, but I'm not in front of it yet, so it probably still sounds bad. Oh my gosh. Ah, it's glitching out. You sound like you have a terminal disease called 3-phase. Being me is a terminal disease, not JK. Hey, there we go. Hey, you can see me again. I'll just leave the corpse thing up while I munch and crunch on this. Let's see how well our apples and onions held up.
Mmm. That's really good. That cheese goes really well, too. I'm glad I was right about that. Oh, let's get a little bit of this bacon in there, too. Bacon crackling ASMR. I don't know why I was on a coughing fit there for a second. Oh, whoops. Let's see if I can get everything in one so I can truly judge it. Because we'll have to do a write-up. We did a write-up last year, right? Onion or chicken soup? Honestly, that'd be a good idea. I could go for some chicken soup out now. That's good, man. That turned out. That's better than last year's. Ah, I'm gonna drink some water. I owe some people some automaton covers as well. I owe 3 automaton covers. Because I was downstairs when they redeemed them, and I do not have the energy to run upstairs to do it today. I know Newtonia's still here. I don't think Sunny's here. I should save it until he's here again sometime. Also, I have no idea what that song is. And then, Jimmy asked me to play Jingle Bells. Hang on. I can do the Jingle Bells right now. That's an easy one. I don't know what Flow Colors is. That was what Newtonia asked for. Okay, so it goes like... That wasn't too bad, was it? Thank you, this cheered me up. I'm spreading holiday cheer for all who can hear. What's the what is the line? I was about to say from the Grinch. No, that's from Elf, isn't it? Damn, I don't even have my Christmas movies right. What's your guys' favorite Christmas movie? Hit me with it. It's only 4 days from Christmas. Favorite song, favorite movie? What's the thing you associate with the holiday? If you celebrate it, that is. Ted? People watch Ted still in current year? Die Hard. That's a classic contrarian answer, but I mean, Die Hard goes hard, so fair answer. Blue Stinger. I don't even know what that is. You guys are giving all these, like, cool people adult answers. You know what? You know what my answer is? My answer is that terrible Jim Carrey Grinch movie from 2000. It's like one of my favorite Christmas movies. It's a terrible film, but it holds deep, like, nostalgia to me for some reason. So, I can't be cool, but... That's what it is. My serious answer is Charlie Brown Christmas. Oh, that's a delightful one. The 1970s Grinch. I love the 1970s Grinch is the better film, right? But I like the stupidity of that weird live action remake. I don't know why. The Illumination one, it just doesn't have any charm. The new one that came out. The classic has a lot of charm, but I don't have the same memories associated with it. Oh, most people's favorite. Oh, you know what else? You know what else I have a lot of? Actually, this should probably be my actual favorite one. Is the Mickey Mouse Christmas Carol. Have you guys seen that one? Me and my family quote that movie year round because one year, one of my younger siblings, I think it was the youngest one, just got on like a kick where she wanted to watch it every single day. And like during December, okay, that's cute. But then this shit lasted through like February. And we memorized every line of it. Sup, Brosia? Yo, sup, Dirk? How's it going? Mmm. Apple and onion. This goes really hard. This is better than last year's by a good bit. That tarragon really comes through. The tarragon is hauling the flavor profile here. I think the thyme plays in nicely too, but that one sticks out. And it's not like super strong like you think given the quantity of spice I added to it. So I added a lot of tarragon. Granted, that's also kind of old, so it's probably getting weak. I hope I'm not grossing people out by by munching. Done my drink. Oh hell yeah! Take a picture of it. I want to see it. A toddy hits just right. It really does soothe the throat. The fireball and the Gatorade. The fireball and Gatorade combo I will never be sold on. I hate fireball so much, bros. I think it was just like in college, everyone was like, bro, fireball is the best. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I just never liked it. Eating noises, sign up to paying newsletters. No. Who watches mukbangs anyway? Like, I understand if you're like watching a podcast or whatever and someone's eating during it, that's one thing. But who wants to just sit and watch someone eat a bunch of food for no reason? I don't understand it. Yeah. Yeah, Bunzel gets it. Fireball is gross. People think it tastes like cinnamon candy. It doesn't taste like it at all. You wouldn't get it. Wasn't here, architect. Stop driving the mukbang market. That shit's gross. Do you watch, what's his name? The avocado man who's real fat and eats a bunch of food? Yeah, isn't that emote great? Chewing ASMR. No, I'm not actually gonna do that. That's gross. Living vicariously. Do people really see someone... Wait, that makes it... That and Robert Brown saying it's for when you're eating alone, that makes it a lot more sad. Because it's like either you can't get food and you're like, wish that was me for real, or you're eating by yourself. Who watch streams, right? True. What cringe. I've heard there's these weirdos that watch anime character streams. Who would do that? Red Gatorade Fireball, please, Mayoshi. Wait, Leko, weren't you the one that brought up the Red Gatorade Fireball as like a viable thing? I feel like you were the one that brought that into my life. Yes. Do you think it's good? Or is this like a hazing ritual? Because almost everything with Fireball involved is a hazing ritual. It's good. There's no way. You laugh at me for... I do laugh at you for suggesting coffee gravy, but Gatorade Fireball sounds worse. Try it, buy a small one. I mean, it's not expensive. I could probably get a tiny Fireball for like a couple bucks. Like a half bottle or whatever. Okay. If I remember next time at the liquor store, I'll get a small thing of Fireball, reluctantly. Just because it piques my curiosity. Like, everything in my brain says, that ain't gonna be good. But you normally have good taste, so maybe there's something to it. I feel like even if I think it's good, I'm gonna feel guilty about thinking it's good. You know what I mean? She ever given me bad advice before? Not yet. She told me to keep streaming. Worst advice of my life. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure this stream is enthralling. We made our meal and now we're just chilling. Oh, Koneko asked me to check Throne. I'll check Throne. Sick and eating mukbang. Yeah, not exactly a good thing, I don't think. 20 or 82 gift suggestions. By the way, the striped socks have shipped. Oh, Koneko recommended me a table saw and a planer. $650. What the hell? That's actually, like, not bad for a table saw. If that's, like, a decent table saw. Thickness planer. Okay, these are actually awesome. A2 recommendations. Listen, Bunzel, I turned it into content by reading stupid recommendations. Which one of you said brand us, ooh, smiley face, and didn't even, you coward, didn't even put your name? Click to view product. Is this what you want? Yeah, it is. This is a thickness planer. But this is a different tool. So there's two things you use, right? If you need to make a table. So we actually had one of these. My friend had one. It was like in a suitcase form. It wasn't a big table form like this. It was just the top part. And he'd bring it over and we'd plane the boards. But then it's from Canada. Damn it! The other thing you need is a jointer. Okay, but you don't want one like this. You need like a really long one to do like table size stuff. And the best like reliable one, like this is one, but that's like, oh, that's a lot of money. That's also a lot of, have these gone up in price? This used to be, I swear, like 1,000 or so. Just joint with a saw. You groom people into finding products by pretending it's content? Yeah. Look, I didn't expect anyone to buy anything, but some people did buy some memes. I'm looking forward to my Italian flag for the next Doodle stream. Powermatic is a decent brand. Oh, your Mortiser is... Oh, wait, really? I've never heard of Powermatic. But if they're decent, then... This is the kind of... So you need one of these and one of these. I just know someone with one of these, and I don't know someone with one of these. Oh, wait, it's a 2400. Never mind. Powermatic. Yeah, okay, that tracks. These things are pricey, bro. That is so much money. It's an industrial machine, though. Man, my drink a bit strong. So is mine. The way that hot toddy is made is quite strong. It's mostly liquor. It's bourbon with sugar and hot water and a twist of lemon. A shopsmith joiner. Oh, nice. Yeah, the main thing is trying to get one big enough. Yeah, it's one big piece. That was the main thing, because the person picking this out was the guy I know who's into carpentry. So he was like, no, 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 you don't want this one and this. I was like, oh, this one's 400. And he's like, no, 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 don't get that one. You gotta have this one. And the cheapest one he could find that fit his spec was $800. Just build a joiner. I don't think my mill could mill out the plate. I still want to know which one of you did this. I'm pretty sure Alika also got one. Out of a cheap planer. Interesting idea. I don't think I've heard of that. There's a lot of power planer to joiner builds. I didn't know this. Okay, wait, maybe it is possible then. Who suggested this decibel meter? This would actually be useful. I'm gonna prove that. Also, ooh, notices your cube. The 4-inch tungsten cube for $3,500. Excellent suggestion. The only Canadian that would suggest something like this. Nice of the friend looking through products for you. This was when I was working with him, and he really wanted me to get one because he was tired of doing shit. I don't blame him. I did him a little dirty by doing all the hand tool stuff. It says who did. This one's anonymous. This one got removed from Amazon before I could even see, but it says math is hard. This light, I don't think I would use this. Don't know if you would need or not. Probably not. I get enough sunlight. Oh, it wasn't Amazon. That's why. Okay, wait. I can click. Oh, it's a Menards. Or, I used to always say it Menards, and then someone told me that's not how you pronounce it. Construction Master calculator. I have a very good calculator. I don't really need that. I use an X-Tech 407730. Oh, thank you for the link. Kitchen mat? I'm gonna approve that. I would use that. That'd be so much easier on my feet. Acoustic panels. I already got these. Half of them are hung up, but I haven't had time to hang the other half. So I'm going to reject it just because I already have it. Someone added a toothbrush. Alright, my teeth ain't in that bad shape, but I would actually use this. Also, what is Fleet Farm? What does that mean? What do you mean, Dirk? Gaming? I'm not putting a Fortnite V-Bucks gift card on my throne. I don't have enough shame. I'm not getting this Chef Daddy. What does that say? Hashtag. Hang on, wait. You guys probably can't even see that. What? Hashtag trophy husband. Holy. Hang on. Did someone? No, that's anonymous. For the best male streamer. Honored. You know what? I will approve that. That'd be a funny gag. Someone bought. Oh yeah, who suggested Blender for Dummies? I've already seen most of these. Okay, let's not procrastinate. The Lane official. I thought I was sick last week when I was procrastinating so hard. Reject things you don't want. Approve the spats. Why are the spats on here? Also, where are they at? Oh, here. What would I... This is like a suggestion. For aesthetic, it's true. I don't want people who don't know the bit to go on there and be like, what's this weirdo who put this on here? Oh, hang on. Xavier put on here for this. Every now and then I leave my room, so here I am. Enjoy my presence for a limited time. I'm gonna approve that. That's hilarious. 10 out of 10 would wear that. Oh, I should have checked the size. I will take responsibility. I'm not posting pictures wearing them if that's what you're after. I'm not attaching my name to this one. I don't think this is a do-it-yourself kind of thing. I'm gonna reject this only because I want the silhouette one. Like I asked for it for Christmas. I might get it. Which one of you got? Oh, Lane with the Rick and Morty outfit. Don't cry emoji. I swear, bro. I swear. Hang on. You know, let me take a short aside. Paste bin. Alright. Let's get our paste going. We need to do a new write-up. Read the comments on the UPS things. Yeah. You had one for router and one for computer, right? So the router one will work great, but my computer draws like 700 watts, and that is not a big enough UPS. The thing that I'm using this list for, on the ones that are like honest attempts to give me stuff that I need, I'm just adding it to my list of things to buy myself. I don't want to ask you guys to buy me a $200 UPS, but I'll buy a $200 UPS for myself because I kind of want one. Koneko, you're so good at picking things out. You're picking stuff out that I'm just gonna buy because I want it. Oh, you know what else is something I've wanted? Speaking of those tools. Mini lathe. These, like, mini metal lathes have... I am highly intrigued. They're not that expensive because they're made in China. There's a few different brands, but they're all using, like, the same general stuff. Let me see if I can... This is so small, there's no way any of you can read that. I'm going to see if Harbor Freight Docks is my location. I think it did at one point. Yeah, it does. Thanks, harborfreight.com. I kind of really want to get one of these on, like, AliExpress or something. Yeah, Harbor Freight lathes are great. Oh, also the throne tax. Sorry, I'm making you poor. I'm making myself poor if I actually buy it. This is 2,500. This is a higher tier one, but it's a metal lathe. You could do like actual metal work. You guys asking for husband core. Imagine if I have a ring making stream on metal lathing. Get the Harbor Freight mill too. Does Harbor Freight have them? I wish I could browse Harbor Freight on here, but it literally, I can't make it not show my location. I even disallowed it and it still does it. I don't know how. It's the only website that does that. Maybe I allowed it at one point and forgot. And now it's like, we know, hee hee. They have a tiny one and one that weighs 600 pounds. Good lord. Exactly, they're assets. Koneko knows the hustle. Have you ever tried streaming through a VPN, Koneko? I've done it before. I kept dropping out. And if you disconnect from the VPN, it kills the connection entirely. VTemp does? Okay. The big one's only 2,700. That's not bad. I mean, it's a lot of money, but like, for what it is, that's not bad. This is the most expensive Chinese lathe, is like 3,400, which is not bad for what it is. Yeah, it might be IP location. It might be, no, it knows like the neighboring town that has the well, no, it could get that from IP location too. I think it's using like standard location access though. Still, it's not supposed to do that. It asked, do we want to share your location? I said no. And it still shares the location. Retrofit into a CNC, that would be baller. I don't know how to... I know a lot about CNC, like, routers and stuff. I don't know much about lathes, like, where it spins like that. Or how to design for a CNC lathe. I would probably just get a manual lathe. Retrofitting into CNC would be a cool move to do with it, though. Ah. Ah. Dude, I'm glad these apples and onions turned out well, because I made enough of them that I'm gonna have enough to eat for lunch tomorrow. Tasty. Man, my throat is like going out. You can tell by how quiet I'm being because I'm like trying to recover it. So I probably won't stream for too much longer. Nah. Just a shame because it's so fun. I want to stream longer, but my body is killing me right now. Also, the last stream was really short too, wasn't it? And that was also because I was sick, but I don't think it was the same sickness. I think what happened was I got like a cold last week because I was like super exhausted and tired all last week. And then that got my immunity down and I caught this fever this week. Because like these are like different symptoms and stuff. It's a real shame. I'm like, I have so much stuff I haven't done. I'm gonna go home tomorrow for Christmas. I haven't wrapped any of my presents. I guess I'm just gonna bring them unwrapped and then wrap them when I'm at home. Very unfortunate. Because I realize I don't even have tape, or like I don't have enough to wrap all the presents. Mood. It sucks. I have a lot of stuff I'm shipping out to friends too. That'll go out after Christmas. But I have some projects I want to finish up for them. Resting last week might have saved you. Yeah. I didn't wanna cancel streams. I wanted to do streams. And all my streams were just me doing stuff that I wanted, or like that I had to do anyway. So I don't know, maybe it wouldn't have saved me that much time. I should have just gone to bed at reasonable hours. I wasn't getting enough sleep. That really tanks your immunity to not get enough sleep. I wasn't being responsible. I was being bad. It sucks because I'm pretty sure no one else in my family. I know I caught my sickness from my cousin. I think I mentioned at the beginning of the stream. Because that bastard didn't tell me he was sick last week. But no one else in my family caught it. At least they haven't told me they have yet. Which means I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that did because my immunity was down from being sleep deprived. I've been sleeping a lot this week. I've been getting ever since I came down with this, I've been sleeping like 10 hours a day. Or at least like 9 or so. A lot compared to my usual 6. And that's why streamers are always getting sick. But like, I feel bad when I don't get to stream. Not because of like some obligation. Just because it's fun and I like to do it. And then it's like, oh, I don't get to do a thing I wanted to do. But it does take the entire evening. So when you have a list of stuff that you really do have to do, 10 hours for good reason. Yeah, that's how I target. I'm taking naps. Like Monday and Tuesday, I napped like 3 hours in addition to my nightly sleep. I took a nap after work today as well for almost an hour. Glad I woke up because I didn't plan. I just laid down Are you taking sick days? No. I have PTO, so every sick day I take is one less vacation day I get. And I can work from home. Especially this week. Like, no one's in the office. Everyone who's older, all like the old experienced people and all the managers and stuff. Because once you work, I think it's like, right now, I get, they allot you a generous 2 extra days for sickness and then 2 weeks vacation a year starting. Next year, or in the middle of next year, I'll start accruing an extra week of vacation. So I'll get 3 weeks because I've been there 5 years. At 10 years, you get 4 weeks. And at 20 years, you get 5 weeks vacation. Yeah, it's so nice in this case. It saved my ass last year, too. I think I've told this before. The whole reason why I started watching streamers so much was because last year I was in a cycling crash and I, like, hurt my leg. And once again, I ignored the symptoms and was like, oh, that's not a bad injury. And it ended up developing into a really bad injury that I think was, like, either a broken hip or, like, cartilage damage. But it left me unable to walk for, like, over a month. It was really bad. And work from home saved me from having to, like, lose all my sickness and also, like, file for, like, the national, like, not disability, but, like, there's, like, a legal thing you have to file for if you're out for too many days. It's basically, like, I'm injured. It saved me from that, too. That was awful. I'm glad I can walk again. Workers' comp? They wouldn't have given me workers' comp, I don't think. I have short and long-term injury insurance. They would have paid me insurance to cover. It was dumb of you not. I mean, okay, so Robert, here's the thing. When I fell off my bike, I was like, oh, my leg hurts a little. But, like, it's like a bruise, right? You wouldn't go to a hospital for a bruise. And so, it seemed fine. But then, over, like, the next 2 weeks, it kept feeling worse. Like, I noticed, wait, when I'm standing up, it's, like, hurting now. Like, it hurts to stand up and sit down. And then I was like, oh, that's, like, actually a problem. So I called the doctor and was like, hey, can I get an appointment to look at this? I was in this crash, and I think this is getting worse. And they're like, yeah, low priority. I'll make you an appointment 2.5 weeks from now. So they made me an appointment 2.5 weeks later. And then, no primary care. I don't have a primary care physician because I didn't set one up beforehand. This was a crucial error. Actually, wait, I still don't have a primary care physician. That's actually, I should get that done. You got hit by a car while riding a bike in college? I did too, and I survived that just fine. I got hit by a car, and I hit a car with my bike when I was in college. I was a nut. I should have followed road rules better, but I wanted to go fast. Yeah, I can set up a primary care. I just haven't done it yet. Or I didn't do it before then either. But because I didn't have, or because I wasn't set up with one, they're just like, oh yeah. So then, like, 5 days before that appointment, so another, like, almost 2 weeks later, it was getting, like, real bad. And I was like, oh, like, I was like not able, I was like standing up and it being like, you had to like grit your teeth with how much it hurt. And then I just woke up one morning. It was toward the end of May. I want to say it was Memorial Day weekend. It was like the Saturday. So luckily I didn't have work and I just couldn't get out of bed, which is terrifying, by the way. I had to like crawl to my phone I had to call 911 on myself. I had to call 911 on my own conscious self. And they showed up and they were like, bro, there's nothing wrong with you. And I'm like, you don't understand, bro. It's agonizing. And they're like, let's help you stand up. I was like, do not fucking help me stand up. I wanted to go fast. Yeah, I was truly on that gotta go fast grind set. That's how I crashed my bike too. I swerved around a car to not have to lose momentum going down a hill. I was going like 20 miles an hour, and I hit a curb. I hit like an 8-inch tall curb that was sticking out from the sidewalk, and just flat out flew over my handlebars. Oi. So the limited sick day thing, it's limited up to a point, right? Like, it's not, if you're sick and you run out of PTO, they're not gonna be like, well, too bad, bro, you have to come in. That's why you file the thing. It's if you're sick more than like 4 or 5 days, you file, and then they're like, okay, now you get like normal, like it doesn't count against you, sick days. It's a 2 years limit over here. 2 years limit. 2 years of sick days? Good lord. Yeah, here, after a few months, I think they put you on disability. It's like... yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. But you use all your PTO before you go to sick days, so you lose your vacation. They used to give normal sick days and they got rid of it. They don't count against vacation. Yeah, so other companies do that. My company doesn't. They also have sucky health insurance. I go outside the company for health insurance. They're not very good on that front, but they do have a fat bonus system. Went to a network event, was biking home, missed the ramp of the sidewalk, hit the curb, came... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Also, I was, like, not concerned at all about an injury when I hit my bike. That bike was brand new. I'd been riding a $200 beater, like, old steel frame bicycle for years. Ever since 2012 when I entered college and I bought that bike because I had, like, no money when I entered college. So, like, now, right, in 2021... I've worked for a few years. I saved up some money. I'm doing cycling a lot. And I was like, all right, let's get like a good bike. And I spent almost $2,000 on a new bike. And 5 days later, I got in that crash and it broke the frame in two. And I was so mad at that. I wasn't even thinking about the injury. I was so pissed that I just ruined my new bike. Because the frame is the most expensive thing you can possibly break on the bike. If I had to buy the frame at MSRP, it would have been like $1,400. Luckily, is a Norco Section A1 road bike. Insert if you was it carbon? No, it wasn't carbon fiber. That would have been worse. It's aluminum frame. Had a carbon fork, which was fine. Somehow the rim wasn't bent at all, even though I slammed it into a curb. Only the frame broke. But Norco has a program where they will give you a frame at cost and give you a really good like repair rate just for like you have to take it to a shop and confirm that you're not trying to like flip bikes on the DL and like confirm that it's actually broken. So it ended up costing me like $600, which sucks, but it's not nearly as bad as $1,400. Yeah, spokes. I broke so many spokes on my bike. I've gone through... I had to get it repaired like 5 times. Do you know, actually, some work friends got me new bike rims for my, or it's my cycling friends. They got me new bike rims for my birthday. It was really nice of them. They all pulled in on them. They're real thick. And they're like, yeah, yours are like the thinnest ones that come on that kind of frame. We got you thicker ones so they stopped breaking spokes. Because I was constantly out of commission this summer. Because I was waiting on... I had to take my bike to the shop to get the spokes fixed. What about playing cards? This twit longer you making is crazy. I haven't written a single word in the paste bin. It's because I feel like shit, bro. Playing cards and the spokes increase the bike value immediately. I'm making it sound like a sick-ass motorcycle. Mmm. Oy, oy. This hot toddy's doing me in, I think. I've about finished it. I've got like 1 drink left. I kind of want to make an eggnog. That'd be good. That would hit the spot right now. Be so smooth. Mmm. So tasty. They give it a cost because their frame sucks. Insert, yeah, Norco's a Canada brand. Insert Canadian joke here. I want one too. Do you wanna, you went drink for drink with me on this toddy. Do you wanna go drink for drink on an eggnog? If you do, I'll do it. Or wait, you said you don't have milk, do you? You can make it with just cream. It's just extra rich. Hot toddy plus fever might not be the best combo. Really? That's like what? When now my family didn't do this because no one in my family drinks, but the kids across the street, their parents would like give them hot toddies when they got sick. And sometimes they would try to fake to be sick to get booze. I remember it always being associated with sickness. And when I worked in a restaurant in college, I was feeling a little sick one time and they gave me, and someone made me a hot toddy. They're like, oh, this hits the spot. And I was like, oh, I know what this is. My family, no one in my family drinks. It's kind of, I like don't talk about the fact that I do because the reason why they don't is that Grandpa had an alcohol problem at some point in his life and he eventually gave it up. Just assuming alcohol plus immune system combination might not be the best. That's maybe true. Oh, you know what I need more is ibuprofen. You probably can't have alcohol and ibuprofen in the same go. They probably do that so you get groggy enough to go lie down. That actually might be true. Because, like, one shot of bourbon is probably enough to knock out a child. Don't quote that out of context, but it's probably true. It takes a lot of alcohol to knock me out now. I wasn't, when I did that drinking stream with Lika, it wasn't until, like... It wasn't until like drink 6 or so that I was like, ooh, I'm starting to feel the alcohols. Or no, it was that stupid Rattle Skull. The vomit drink. That was like the 4th drink. But mine had 3 shots worth of alcohol in it, so it was a strong one. That was the first one that made me go, oh, okay, now I'm feeling this. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to knock me out with alcohol now. I need additional things. I don't like using medicine though, or like, you know, when I don't have to, like ibuprofen and alcohol. I've done that because headaches. I don't think I don't know if you're supposed to mix those though. Who was it? Like who was it in your Discord who was like, no, I swear that drink has to be good? And I was like, no, bro, you don't know what you're talking about. Someone was insisting that it must be a good drink. It was Furrow. I just tabbed over to see it. He doesn't know. He lacks critical information. There are a lot of things you aren't supposed to do, including staying awake 10 hours drinking, and yet. Alright, that is true. I should have enough food in me for ibuprofen to be fine. I wasn't awake for 10 hours drinking. I was awake for like 14 hours before that. I was awake almost a full 24 hours before that stream. And the night before, all right, no, I wasn't full 24 hours because I woke up at like 10. The night, dude, I'm back. Yo, Newtonia, welcome back. I don't know what you were doing. Ibuprofen for fever? Yeah, it's a fever reducer. Yeah. The night before that drinking stream was it was bonus day at work. So, can I explain this without doxing where I work? I can't go into too much detail, but basically, everyone gets their bonus at the same time on bonus day. Give it a go. I think I can do this without, like, you would have to have read specific literature talking about this to know where it is. And even then, there's so many people there. I don't think you could figure it. Whatever. Bonus day is an event. The entire, like, town knows it's an event. You don't know how much bonus you're going to be getting. This is no, it's not an employee handbook. Someone wrote a book on it. but it's very dated, and I don't think anyone here has read it because you'd have to be like a hustle grind set weirdo. The bonus day. Yeah, well, it's very specific, right? So they get all like few thousand people that work there in the building at the same time. They've done this every year except for COVID, obviously. And you get like a personal score that your boss gives you that's averaged around 100 for your whole group. And then you get a company score that's like a percentage. It's based on how many sales they made that year, like how much money they made. And then those two percentages get multiplied together and multiplied by your annual salary, and that's your bonus. So your bonus is massive. Because like if you get like an average 100% on your score, and the company multiplier is often like 50%, you get 50% of your entire like salary in this check, minus taxes, obviously. You know what else is massive? Yeah, pants grab. In one day, they don't, not even direct deposit. So how they do it, that company multiplier is your, is like, determines, you know like your score, but you don't know what the company's score is. And they try to hide it from you so that you can't guess how much bonus you're gonna get. So you all come in on Friday at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's an early day off for most people. And you get there and you stand in these auditoriums all over the place because it's thousands of people that work there. And they like live cast, or you're in the room where they're doing the live announcement. And they're doing their, we made this many sales this year. We did this and this and this. And give them the whole spiel. It's like an hour-long speech. You're just waiting until the very end. At the very end, they go, good night, everybody. And on the screen, they flash the percentage. And your manager rips open this big envelope that has a bunch of smaller envelopes with your names on them. With everyone that he manages, they have a name on them. And he starts holding them up, yelling names. And you sprint over and grab the envelope. And it has a live check in it that can be cashed at any bank in town because they have deals with all the banks. And then everyone runs out the door in like this mass mob. And they sprint to the parking lot. A lot of them, they don't even like, if you try to get in your car, you're going to be waiting for like an hour to get out of there. So, and like public transit is clogged. So you sprint to the nearest, bar and you go and drink a lot while you wait to be able to take your check to the bank. And it's like everyone, like you go near the company, you travel downtown, you go anywhere. You can use, you can't use phones to cash these. The average check value this year, this isn't what I got, right? But the average against every single employee, so like production workers, factory workers, engineers, managers, everything, was like 35 grand. Like you can't cash that on your phone. It's like a third of your total income. It's a massive amount of your income. So you have to take it to a bank. Yeah, well, you make less. For engineers, we make a little less than we normally would, and then this makes it a competitive salary. That's how this works. Deposits. Yeah, I've used that for smaller checks. They have like a $3,000 limit though. It's a lot. So like you live the whole year on a lower income so that you can get smacked up with this bonus check. But it's absolute chaos. So we went like bar crawling immediately after getting them. So I was kind of already being irresponsible the weekend we did that drinking stream. That's what we're getting back around to. And then I did it again the next night. Time to buy a $3,000 lathe. I got enough that I'm going to finally buy a car. I've been driving a 22-year-old truck that's like rusting apart. And it's like an active hazard. I'm scared every time I drive home in it. So that's what I'm putting my money towards. My first year, I put it towards my house down payment. Sounds like a higher moral version of the bad aspects of U.S. tipping culture. You still get competitive wages. Yes, but after the bonus. Before the bonus, it's not a competitive wage, but the bonus is so fat that it makes it a competitive wage. You have enough money to ship things to us now. Nah! Hand over copies, keys to the realtor. Hell yeah. You've got the moving setup. Drove my last car till I broke off a chunk of frame trying to jack it up. I'll be real, ever since the brakes went out, I've been afraid to drive mine too much. A specific way to get people not quitting till the end of the fiscal year. Kind of. So, for engineers, the engineers don't really like it because they're like, give us a competitive wage out the gate. Don't make us wait for the magic percentage where it might be higher or lower than usual. Give us it out the gate. But the production workers, they're like, oh, you know, my last job was at McDonald's. I was making 14 an hour. And then they come here and their base rate is like 20 an hour, like average. And then they also get this. So it's biggest for them. They do it to manipulate local prices of good. There's a lot of things the place I work for does that I suspect there is a malicious reason for. The bonus I don't think is one of them. It's been around for a really, really long time. Longer than my dad has been alive. I don't think they've made it to, like, fuck people over, specifically. But, some people have it better than others with it. My point in telling the tale was just that it's absolutely insane, like, the day that they give it out. Yeah, the production crew, dude, if I lost my job, if I somehow got blacklisted from engineering jobs, and they're like, you can't work as engineer anymore, I might just work production. They make a lot. There are people, if you work in the part that's like hot all the time and you have to wear like hazmat shit, you make more than I do. Before bonus, you make more than I do. The production team, they've always put a big emphasis on it, which is actually like one of the good things they do. The bad things they do is they skimp on their health insurance and their like other shit. They've been skimping on safety lately, too. I know one of the engineers that works in that department that's been complaining about. Sorry to bore you guys with work talk. I don't think I ever talk about work, hardly. Because to talk about it, I would have to talk about what I'm working on, which would give away where I work. The best way to get ripped and rich is to go to the oil fields. Oh, that tracks. This is less dangerous than the oil fields, but some of it is similarly dirty jobs, I'll be real. Yeah. Back in the old days, I think they invented this incentive because they knew people were, like, sacrificing their well-being. But now, we have a lot of machines to do, like, the stuff that's bad on your body. How are you feeling? My throat's dying. The rest of me's feeling alright. I'm getting a bit of a headache. Ooh, wussy. I just my eyes glazed over that part. In stream, then. Okay. Yeah. we finished our food a while ago. It's a lot easier to sit here and talk. Who's on today? Wise the AI's on. We rated him not that long ago, but Wise is going on hiatus for several months due to his work soon. Yola's on. Yola, I've never been able to raid Yola. I found this woman. Let it be known. I found this woman when she was like... Yeah, I took pictures for Corpse. It'd be too late now because I've already eaten most of the food. Oh wait, Corpse is on? Hang on, I'm scrolling through. I don't see Corpse on? Oh, wait, no. Corpse is damn, she got viewers. Okay, that is the more fitting one. It's always a debate, because, like, she's playing Ender Lilies. Oh, who was the other suggestion? Was, Yola of Oz. I followed her since she had, like, 15 follows. I found her really early. And I've never been able to raid her. She has very cute little streams. Corpse would be the most fitting. But I'd like to give viewers to the person with less viewers. I don't know. That's a hard decision. I'm always torn on that. Let's do a coin flip. Heads, Yola, tails, Corpse. All right, the witch it is. The streamer burden. It's always a big debate for me when I'm trying to figure out who I raid. I don't want to put it to chat either because, like, I don't want someone to be like, raid my friend, he's offline, but it'll be cool. And I'll be like, no. And then they'll think I'm an ass. I highly recommend YOLO. She doesn't do the same kind of content I do. She does, like, video game stuff. But she's quite good at it. And it's like... She has a very cutesy voice. It's probably annoying to some people, but... it's fine for me. Probably a lot of y'all. Thanks for the stream, you're welcome. You're the wheel man, though. I use wheels so that I don't have to make decisions. That's the whole point. It's true. Hi, I want to offer a demotion of your channel. Fisty, I swear. Yeah, she's actually streamed for like a year almost. I think it was a year this November. But I felt like I was finding the diamond in the rough when I found her early. Have a good rest, I will. I'll be resting my throat. I'm gonna go make some tea. I wanted to make eggnog, but I don't think that's good for me. I think some more hot tea, the third of the day, will be good. Reported. No, not Fisty. Anyway, raid with Wigglies, as usual. Next week, will probably all be Gorilla streams. I mean, I don't even get back until Wednesday. And I have a lot of stuff to do because I'm hosting a New Year's Eve party. But after that, we're going back. We're going hard again. I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much.